Just in case.
That way we have a little backup.
Backup, just in case.
Oh shit, I forgot to change the thing.
You forgot to what?
I forgot to change what it is.
Oh.
We're
just doing the same thing over again. No, we are not. I can tell you were wearing these last.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun. I promise.
Okay, resettings. I forgot to do this.
We're just updating some stuff. It's 10.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy. We've done 10 of these. Done. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Connecting to go live.
Let's do... Ah, crap. We gotta stop streaming and then stream again.
Okay.
Whoopsie. Oh, son of a biscuit. Docs. Stream information. There we go. Update separately. Boop. Part 10. Save. Here, my lid. Edit.
Do we need to turn down the game volume just a little? I feel like it's really loud.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had my sound up.
There we go. Like, it's really loud.
Usually I'm
We're
at 6
jamming.
and I was at 10. Alright. That is now updated. Start streaming. Whoops.
Try again.
We're trying again.
Two
We're
for
doing
effort.
it. Oh.
Eat
Sorry.
your burrito.
I'm just finishing my
Your burrito.
burrito.
Expiring in 4 days.
Back to studio.
Make sure it's up okay.
What?
Are you making sure it's up okay?
Yeah, making sure
Okay.
everything's moving and
Good.
it looks good.
Looks okay.
Is that enough out of the way for you?
Yeah, it should be.
Are you sure? I can move it.
That needs to go just like a little bit down. Perfect. Perfect.
Break the microphone. All right. Hello, and welcome to a Wednesday version of Ace Attorney Apologizes.
Ace Attorney.
Because last Sunday our stream died, and we ended up recording the rest. So check that out on YouTube if you haven't. But yeah, we're doing it.
We're here.
We're here on a Wednesday.
We're
It's
present
weird.
in the middle of the week.
I'm excited. Let's go to the games. Woo! Let's do this.
We'll do a rundown though.
Oh yeah, let's do a little.
Some people may have not seen the Sunday because it had some errors uploading too.
Oh, true.
So
All right. So what happened?
we
I don't
investigated
remember.
more. We investigated more. We found out that Lemmy Roar got shoved into a freaking
Oh yeah, Lemmy Roar. We were like
base case or something.
we thought she was dead,
we thought she was dead.
but she just got shoved into a base
She's fine.
thing.
She came and
She was in the hospital.
translated for us for our little Borginian friend.
Oh yeah, and the
that's
little
not blind.
the little not blind kid. He was like smuggling a cure for illnesses. For what was it?
Incuritis or something. Incuritis.
The stupidest name of all time.
So dumb.
All right, and I think that's kind of it.
Yeah, I can't remember if anything like big.
Clavier
really
was
came
being
up.
weird.
We got some more evidences. We got like the layout of the stage.
Oh right,
Um,
because Clavier, we talked to him,
yeah, we talked to Clavier.
and he was like, "I'm helping you, but just a little bit, because I believe in justice." And
Yeah.
because he's a little freak.
Because he's in love with Apollo.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. July 10th.
Here we go. We're in the trial jury room.
It's time to
Well,
find out
this
who's
is it.
guilty. Today's the day it all goes down. Then there was yesterday. Oh, we're gonna get a little rundown anyway.
Oh, here's a rundown.
Oh right, he like
Previously
stopped
on-
us from talking to the
yeah.
kid.
He was a butt.
He's sussy.
He's very sus.
Just give us 5 more minutes. We'll call him back after that.
Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy. We're leaving. Darian, wait! I never liked you. Either of you.
He's such a bad person.
He is.
Huh?
His hair gives it away.
Yeah, he sucks
He's got
royally.
secrets in those locks. Wasn't it? I think it was Downton Abbey that like for the longest time it was like her bangs are full of secrets for like Miss
What?
O'Brien. Do you not remember this?
No. To be
The,
fair,
like-
I have not
The
watched that in a long
the
time.
handmaiden lady Miss O'Brien that she just had like the worst short stick ever all the time, that she was the reason that like
I vaguely.
the mom slipped on the bar of soap because she was just mad at her, and so she left the soap on the floor, and then that's why they lost the baby.
I don't remember
I
this.
don't remember this.
It's been
All
a
within,
long
like, the
time
first
since I saw
season.
that.
Miss O'Brien was the worst, but everyone's like,
I was
those
in, like,
bangs
high
are full
school.
of secrets because she knew
Full of
everything.
secrets.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry.
No, that's great. I love this.
Darn it, we were so close. He was about to tell us.
If I cared enough, I'd rewatch Downton Abbey. But I don't care
After
enough.
season 4, I did not care enough.
Yeah, no.
They killed favorite
They killed
characters
good
in brutal
boy?
ways, and that was that.
Oh, lame. Alright.
I guess
sorry,
that's
I'm still
another
eating.
show that I've just stopped. I did watch the movies though, but
I didn't know there
finish
were
the
movies.
seasons.
I had no clue.
I just jumped in and I was like, yeah, I kind of know some of the characters.
some of
I
this makes
kind of
sense.
know what's going on. Hey, Apollo.
He didn't want us to hear what Machi had to say.
So we'll have to ask him in court.
And I think I know why. Time to bring down a little justice. Bang.
Oh my
Who
gosh.
got shot? What was that? He is heard but unseen.
Who's that talking?
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot about him.
you made him British.
Yeah, he was like highfalutin British
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Valen, what was it?
I mean, this
Grammary.
guy also did show up last time. And
Yes.
he is...
He's Trucy's kind of uncle.
Yeah. We got some backstory on Trucy last time.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
We don't know what's going on.
Tiny little snippets of possibility for her backstory. We didn't actually get an actual rundown of this is
Yeah.
what's happening.
I feel like I should hate this guy, but I'm delighted by him.
I think it's a mixture of like he looks villainous,
He does.
but he has a fun little
There's
like
something really charming.
there's something fun in the background of his music that's just like, no, he's cool.
He got
but
magician
but
music.
he's just got a sus face.
He does. I feel like something's wrong with him,
It's
but
that
also
shade of yellow.
like I can't not like him.
Yeah.
It is Banana Man yellow.
It is the Banana Man, Curious George yellow. It's bad.
Valand Grammary, I exclaimed as he walked in through the door normally.
You aren't the witness today, are you, Uncle Valen?
I do that all the time where I'll be like, he said suspiciously.
He said suspiciously.
It's so stupid. Ha 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 ha. A preposterous proposition. How could I stand to stand upon the stand?
Oh my gosh.
Why, my secrets would be free for the plucking. I might even have to sign autographs.
Not the autographs.
Not the autographs. This is why I intend to remain hidden for the entire day.
His poor wrists. Oh, with vanishing magic?
Indeed. I will jump upon an express train and express myself to the next town over. But before I go, a word of warning. Am I like hitting that right British accent? Is he posh enough?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what voice you gave him on Sunday.
It was a little bit
Even though it was like a few
flamboyant.
days ago, it feels like it was a week ago.
The past couple days have been nuts.
Yeah, and the next few are just going to be even more crazy, so it's fine.
Woo!
Warning? What?
His little like suit, I understand that's like a full suit looking thing,
Yeah.
but the sleeves make it look like a track jacket.
it does look like a track jacket.
You know what I mean? He's also a skinny
And
little
like
fella.
a utility belt.
Yeah, he's got like a he should
weird-
have screwdrivers and
Yeah,
things.
like
Does
he's
he
gonna
have
go
a
fix
gun?
Stuff. I mean, he did go bang bang.
That looks like a gun. I guess.
He's suspicious now. You have a gun, my friend.
Do you have a gun? I was just gonna look at these. Oh yeah, we got the burn guitar. This thing
That's the replica of
the
the
incuritis
remedy.
remedy.
Yep, it is incuritis. So
the
dumb.
newspaper forum. Oh, this is like where
Oh,
the
and there was a
concert
device that we found in
Was it igniter?
Clavier's guitar.
Well, the thing is, he found it in his guitar. We found another one.
Yeah, we found another one. We showed him.
So there were two.
Which one did we show to him? Because we showed him something. that
We
he
showed
was
him
like,
the trigger.
You shouldn't be showing me this.
The thing
trigger?
that lights.
Okay.
That ignited
So we didn't
it.
show him the new one.
No, he doesn't
Okay.
know about this.
He does not know
but
about
he
the
does
move
know
trigger.
about the trigger. Yeah.
And that one, the diagram of the rooms is just showing the range of the trigger.
Yeah, like how far it could
And
go.
the headpiece that we found.
So the murderer must have been, or at least the person who set the guitar on fire must have been within this range.
Yes.
I'm now realizing that someone could have remote triggered a gun or something. I don't know. Anything is possible with these
Possibly.
games. It's
You never
nuts.
know. You never know with this game.
A grand glamour resides at the root of all that has happened. Do not forget this truth. A glamour? A spell, a sorcery, a great illusion. Miss Trucy, though it pains me to part so. Got it? I need to get in line for a ticket.
Ticket for what?
Farewell!
The jury does
leaving
not
town.
have a ticket? Oh, okay. And there he goes.
He's like, I'm not going to be part of this. I'm leaving.
He's like, boy.
Peace out. There you go. That's you.
I already said that.
Cool. Sure seemed happy about that illusion thing.
Oh, big illusions are the bread and butter of a magician. You
Mm,
can't pull off a show without one.
bread and butter.
The big illusion is always a spectacle to remember. Toast. Usually it involves cutting up things like people or elephants or the Eiffel Tower. Anything really.
I don't know how you read that fast. I didn't click it. It just automatically did that.
I don't know either. It just happened.
So he's talking about what he saw at the concert?
Lemmiver's disappearing act.
And Prosecutor Gavin's exploding guitar.
I wonder what he meant by it being at the root of all that happened.
Well, it's about time. Shall we go?
Into the courtroom.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Yes. The scheduled starting time for the trial has been changed. The trial will not be commencing till 10:30. Sorry for the convenience.
Oh.
I like to imagine these guys are the ones telling us, but they're like still standing like
He's
that.
like,
So they're like, "Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me.
Excuse
Excuse me. I need to say something.
Like they're just not
Let me just
trying to get his attention at all.
Just scooch on in here.
Huh? Huh? Did something happen? This is a first. It was by the judge's request, some urgent personal business. He had to poop.
He had to go to the
He had to go poo-poo.
So we need another hour.
Make a big dumpy. Great. I bet he stayed up too late last night watching courtroom dramas. Apparently he's visiting the hospital again. The hospital? I believe it was mentioned
Oh yeah, I forgot.
that the Chief Justice's son is unwell. Well, it's not the judge's son. It's his buddy, the Chief Justice's son.
Oh yeah.
So he's trying to be
Yes,
like
yes, yes.
supportive.
He's supporting his friend's son, but yes.
Yeah. Apparently his condition worsened considerably this morning.
Uh-oh.
The Chief Justice's son.
Oh, that's right. Remember yesterday morning? The judge said he had to go visit him after the trial.
There's an article about it in the newspaper. If you care to read about it
Oh,
yourself.
does he have incuritis?
There it is!
He is afflicted with incuritis.
Oh my goodness. Why?
It's the Chief Justice's son's. No, it'd be the Chief Justice that's buying the stuff.
Yeah. Who
Yep.
would?
Yep.
Incuritis.
Incuritis.
It's the dumbest thing on the planet.
It's so dumb.
Ready to get incuritis.
Incuritis.
Incuritis. All right. Incuritis. Where have I heard that before?
I'll let
Yesterday.
you read that article for us, Apollo.
Stupid
read
idiot.
out loud if you can. Just leave the TV guide page to me. I can't read out loud.
Try not to lose the page with the funnies if you can.
Oh yeah, I forget he's a funnies boy.
He's a funnies boy. She likes the TV stuff.
Oh, now it's
Now it's
starting.
starting.
We should probably read what that actually says.
I agree. Court record. Disease strikes closer to the home than ever before. Incuritis syndrome. First case in country. Okay, so that's bad.
Oh, so he's the first case.
Yeah, he's the first one to get this in, I'm assuming, Japan-ish. Fake Japan.
And America-ish.
Jamaica. It's like fake Japan because it's like clearly Japanese in all ways. All right. My apologies for the delay. Court is now in session for the trial of how do you say this name again?
Machi Tobai. Our suspect
Tobey.
for- I keep
If you're
saying
gonna
it
pronounce it right. If the
wrong.
judge
I keep
asks.
saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Our suspect Fortissimo.
Fortissimo. Right. This is his trial, in any case. The defense is prepared, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready to rob.
Oh, shut up, Clavier. You're such
you know
a
you
ding
love
dong.
It. It's great. ...
Is something wrong, Your Honor? No, well, yes. It's just I've been friends with the Chief Justice since we were students. It pains me to see him going through such a difficult time.
Enteritis, was it? That article said there is no known cure.
She's just like,
It's like, I'm just
that's
gonna
so
rub
rude.
salt
Yeah.
in the room.
Like, oh yeah, enteritis. Everyone dies from
Everyone
that.
dies from that.
No one has ever survived.
That's so unfortunate. Judge, let me say with all honesty, I feel your pain.
No, shut up.
Does he?
I love
Does he,
him.
though?
He's been a turd this
He is
this
being a
trial.
little turd.
He's been a butthole this whole time.
But now is not the time for tears. Oh my gosh, she's so insensitive. Now is the time for law.
Indeed.
Remember when the judge passed out and Clavier took him back to his office
Yeah. Yes, I do.
and sang to him?
And sang to him so he would be fine.
Yep.
I love these games.
They're so great.
They're insane. Excuse me. We left off at quite the
Juncture.
the
Just
juncture
juncture.
yesterday. I read injuncture.
Injuncture.
Injunction.
I asked Interpol about a number. Ipix 314 206. The agent registered under this number was Romain Latouche, who died.
He's the dead guy.
He's the dead guy.
Thanks for looking into this. Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Crescend. It's a great help.
Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out, okay?
You have to put your own tongue way back in the back of your throat to get it.
I'll be heading out.
Hold it. It's weird to see that in black and white.
And then she's like, I know your
Yeah.
voice.
Wait.
I heard you.
That voice just now. It was him. I am sure of it. And our theory is that, because we have this headset, that all the people have, all the performer and concert staff wear, and we're thinking that she heard his voice possibly on that, which is why she thinks it's him.
Yes.
Because she's blind.
Because it could also... I mean, that one could be his, because he was offbeat.
He was offbeat. That's the other theory. Is that
I mean, she would still have one in, so she could still hear him. If it was
Yeah.
on the floor, it would still pick up stuff.
We're just thinking that's how she heard him.
Yeah.
The voice I heard talking to Mr. Latouche was I heard the gunshot fired. It was him. It was Mr. Darian.
No way.
I hate that face. That's the worst face he has.
Quite a sensational ending. Who would have thought Darian would guest star in the season cliffhanger as a suspect?
Shut up.
I asked that's not de Clavier anymore.
That is totally not him. I asked the prosecution to look into this matter. Please tell the court your findings.
Darian Crescend is a member of my band, the Gaviniers. He is also a detective, making the current charges serious indeed. Yet after investigation, I have found no cause to alter our case.
Isn't any
or file new charges.
murder charge serious? He's like, wow, this is so serious because he's a cop, and it's like
Yeah.
all murder charges are pretty bad.
Yep. You would think, but Clavier
Dingus.
obviously has other plans.
I don't know why this case has made me pissed off
It's
at him,
'cause
but it has.
he's personally involved in it.
Yeah, and he's kind of being weird.
Yeah, he's got some stakes in this.
Stop having steak.
Just flirt.
The chicken's just as good. And your reason is?
Weren't you aware, Air Forehead?
Giant
He
fist.
has an impeccable alibi. Why? Because he was on stage?
Yeah, an alibi.
That's not an alibi.
I mean, it is.
It is,
There's
but
like
not a good one.
30,000 people saw him on stage.
But he was late.
True. I still don't trust it. I think
I don't trust him.
he had something he had something rigged.
He had something. Let us review the facts again, shall we? The concert held on the night of the shooting was in 3 sets.
Oh my gosh, don't
The
show us this again.
Gaviniers ripped up the stage during the first set.
Who is he? The one on the right, or
That's
she,
holding
or
like
they?
a boomerang or something.
I
Who
think
are
it's
they?
I think it's another guitar.
Well, it doesn't look like it goes down all the
'Cause
way.
it's like
It just disappears.
It is a wonky shot.
It's a boomerang.
I want to know who it is.
For the second set, our guest took center stage. The only performers appearing were myself, Lemmy Roar, and Machi, along with a drummer and bassist, for a total of 5. The shooting in the dressing room, however, took place during the third set. Lemmy Roar and the defendant, Machi Tobe, that's Tobe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Machi Tobe.
Had left the stage at that point. I had to double check. It's
What
gonna
if-
throw me off each time.
What if the shooting happened during the second set, whenever she was on stage? But, like, somehow gunshots were, like, faked.
Or the gunshots were part of what's his face appearing and disappearing. Like he was there and he just like accidentally.
Yeah,
had a
that's what I, like,
gunshot.
something.
That could be it.
Also, that dude, like, skipped town during a murder trial in which he easily could be a suspect.
Yes. Yes, that's a little suspicious.
Little sussy.
Little suspicious. He'll just randomly show up again.
Totally.
And the Gaviniers were already rocking. Yep, he did. This is when 2 shots rang out at the scene of the crime.
I almost took that line for some reason.
Shots heard by Detective Ema.
Ema!
Sky, mind you. And Apollo, you heard them too, right?
I sure did.
Furthermore, Lemmy Roar herself witnessed the moment of the crime. Well, perhaps I should say she heard the moment of the crime.
moment.
The moment of the crime. When she claims to have heard Mr. Latouche and Detective Crescent talking.
No, I guess that couldn't have happened during the second set because
Yeah.
she heard
She
him
heard
talking at the very least. And again, it could have been
There's still
over.
something.
It could have been over the headsets.
Yeah, something.
But that's impossible. Detective Crescent was.
Precisely. Detective Crescent was on stage getting his groove on, no less.
Is it Crescent or Crescend?
Like a crescendo. Crescendo.
Like, oh, Crescend. Maybe it's Crescend.
Crescendo. Detective Crescendo. I'll start saying crescendo.
That's so
instead.
stupid. I love it.
I will probably forget.
It's
but
probably
crescendo.
correct.
Yeah.
Like crescendo.
Voila. A
Viola.
perfect alibi.
Does the defense have anything to add to this? It's true. When I heard those gunshots, he must have been on stage. Still, there's something here that doesn't quite add up. It appears the defense has no objections. I love how they're like, you have anything to say? And he was just like, He didn't say anything.
He just was like, okay.
All right, anyway. I believe we could safely say that Darian Crescend's alibi has been acknowledged.
Which means that Lemmy Roar was sadly mistaken. Her testimony cannot be true.
Wrong. Very well, of course, if we disregard her testimony, then I see no evidence keeping us from declaring a verdict. They're really, like, playing on guilty until proven innocent in this court. Also, we constantly have to prove someone else did it to, like, get someone off the hook, which is insane.
That's true. It's like, no, it's this person. That
Like,
one.
yeah, they're like, you haven't given us any other, like, good options. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's not how law works.
Not even a little.
If indeed there were no objections,
Uh-oh, Apollo. If he declares a verdict now.
ack, but prosecutor Gavin's case is airtight. Ack. Lemmy Roar might have been lying to protect Machi. How can I rely on her testimony? Wait, what about yesterday in the detention center? Oh, yeah. About the case. What about the case? He wants to tell us about Mr. Latouche's death?
And then what's his face showed up.
Just me,
This meeting is
Oh,
over.
right. This douchebag.
Darian?
Uh-oh. Machi was trying to tell us something. I know it.
Stop taking bites.
I'm done with it now.
Okay, good.
Maybe the best thing is to ask him to do is ask him under oath.
Under oath.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, or what was his name again? Your Honor. No, that wasn't it. It was something like Marquise or Mr. Mr. Justice.
It's like, wait, please.
Your Honor, before you declare a verdict, I would like to call another witness.
Exactly who else do you need to hear from?
A witness. Sorry. I took way too big of a bite.
Oh my gosh. Don't shove it all in.
A witness who, until now, has not been given a chance to speak in this court. Because he doesn't speak English.
You don't mean.
I do. The defense called defendant Machi Tobe to the stand. What? But he doesn't speak English.
That doesn't mean he can't testify.
Yeah. We'll use an interpreter.
Interpreter, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. He's
Doesn't
like, I'm
Javier
not going
speak
to.
it?
Yeah, I think he's literally like, I'm not gonna do it
You a-hole?
because he's the butt. Yeah,
Oh.
I only speak a few phrases such as "I love you" and "Where's the toilet?"
Dog, same.
I love you, Apollo.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Where's the toilet? The defense would like to request that Lammy roar as the interpreter. That's super biased and uncool.
Yeah, it is.
Lammy roar. But there's a possibility she's protecting the defendant. But she'll be interpreting for the defendant. Why would she lie? This is most unusual.
He says that a lot. That's his like main phrase.
He's stressed.
Bravo, Air Forehead. Air Judge, the prosecution agrees with the defense's request.
I hate when they agree.
If Lemmy lies, I'll be able to tell.
He's being sneaky.
Even though I only know a few phrases. Even my limited knowledge of the language should be enough for that.
I disagree.
I also disagree.
I know a few phrases in like Spanish, but if someone testified in Spanish, I would not know what they were saying.
Be like,
I heard biblioteca. Library?
what about this case isn't about a library?
Wait a minute.
They're lying.
Well, if both prosecution and defense are for this, I see little case for refusal. Finally, some progress. Bailiff, please show the defendant and let me roar to the witness stand. Together.
Oh, nice and squished in that bailiff stand or witness stand.
Bailiff
it is.
stand.
Bailiff stand. That's the bailiff stand now. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Shall we proceed? Your name to begin with. If you would, let me roar.
Yes. Oh, they're whispering.
Oh my gosh.
He says, Machi Tobe, the defendant. This is certainly a first for this courtroom. Not that we really needed an interpretation of that message in particular. So far, so good.
Sassy.
Very well, Mr. Justice, if you would. He's worried about his friend's child.
That's true. He's like, I want to get this over with. Please get me
That's
out of here.
nice, kind of. Huh? If I would what, Your Honor? Would what? You called the defendant to the stand, did you not?
Oh my gosh, Apollo.
What would you have him testify about? Just be a lawyer for like a second. What do I want him to testify about? I hadn't thought that far yet.
Apollo?
Why would you call someone to the stand and not know what to ask
For
them?
real, Apollo. Aren't you going to ask him what he was about to tell us yesterday?
How can I if I don't know what he's saying? Excuse me a moment if I might speak. Yes, let me roar. Just now Machi said there is something about which he wishes to testify. Machi wants to testify about something. What could it be? What sort of testimony is he talking about? One moment, please. Just all the voices. Arg, the suspense is killing me. What? She doesn't look very surprised. What?
What?
Well, let me roar. According to Machi, he has proof of his innocence.
And what is this proof, pray tell?
It's his stuffed animal.
It has a camera in it.
Oh.
It recorded the whole thing. This is a surprise. Yahoo! Victory, Apollo. We did it.
Yahoo! I gotta search something. This is sounding too good to believe. And I know what that usually means. You know, Yahoo, like the search engine.
Yeah.
You get it?
I didn't get it at first. But
Okay,
now I know.
good. Well, if that's true, then this
I
is
was
vital
thinking of,
testimony.
like, the Yahoo chocolate milk.
Isn't that... Is it Yahoo?
Yeah.
I don't like chocolate milk.
Oh, it's not my favorite, but
I need a pig.
it'll do.
It'll do pig.
It'll do big.
These are the best, by the way, for anyone who cares. They're Katya. They're Dutch pigs.
Little Dutch/German pigs, and they're delicious.
Let me roar. I mean, Machi. Please testify to the court. Very well. gotta chew real quick. That is a big part for me.
Proof of innocence. Immediately dies. Critical hit.
He says the word of Mr. Latusse's death came as a great shock. But if the killing truly followed the lyrics of my song, that is, he could not have done it. He says that because the lyrics are in English, he does not understand them. That's the funniest defense possible.
This is my proof that I did not do it.
I don't read.
I cannot read.
I cannot read. I see. He wouldn't have understood the English lyrics to that song. What would prevent him from following them? That would prevent him from following them so closely.
I wondered what he meant by proof. Why, he would only have to ask Lemmy Roar to know the meaning of that song.
Let me roar. Did you ever explain the lyrics of that song to him? I did tell him, generally, what the song was about, but never in so much detail, and he never asked.
Has my oft-repeated warning already fled that forehead? That beautiful, beautiful forehead?
That shiny,
Let me
sexy
roar.
forehead.
Might be protecting the witness.
Well, anyway, let us proceed with the cross-examination. Mr. Justice, if you would. Yes, Your Honor. Something's hidden in that testimony, I know it. I'll just have to trust my bracelet to tell me where. I just gotta trust my bracelet. It'll know.
Power of friendship.
The power of friendship and this bracelet. It worked yesterday. It'll work today. All right. Why do I cross-examine? I know it's my witness,
know.
but like, I'm proving his innocence. I'm trying to.
You called him to stand.
Oh, the bracelet's lit up. That means we get to perceive.
Perceive.
He says the word of Latusse's death came as a great shock. But if the killing truly followed the lyrics of my song...
My question
He
is,
could
are we
not have
looking at
done
him
it.
or her?
I think him. He says this because the lyrics are in English. He does not understand them.
Yay, I knew it. He was innocent.
I believe he is too, Trucy. I do.
What's wrong, Apollo? You got a tummy ache or something?
Vomits. All over Clavier. So something's hidden in that testimony.
Rainbow barfs all over him.
Projectile. If it's the truth, I'll find it. Okay, so that's the shortest ass testimony on the planet. Did he do anything?
Nope. He just literally stood there.
Okay. This is when the only face she makes differently. So maybe?
Oh, we do have to look at him.
No, we can look up here.
We can see his eyes. But she's literally clasping. Oh, last time it was her throat.
Oh,
She
right.
swallowed.
Here again. Watching very, very carefully.
Did she swallow? No. Look at him.
Okay.
Just see.
Let's do it again. We can see his eyes.
Just kind of terrifying.
It is a little bit terrifying.
I feel like that's gonna play a part into it, though.
It
if
has
we can
to.
see his eyes, I'm sure he's like making a face or like blinking or something.
Yeah, maybe we have to do it with all of them.
Yeah. All of them.
Oh, this isn't a statement that matters. We could just get out of this one. Because, like, this isn't like a statement. If the killing followed the lyric, like, that's... Could not have done it. Boop. I love the idea that he's holding this thing up to his eyeballs. Like, holding his bracelet like this.
Yeah. He's like, I'm looking through this.
I don't know.
Look at her now.
Well, I want to... The lyrics are in English. He does not understand them. Okay.
Probably that one. Maybe he does understand English.
Right. Because he might be a freaking little liar hole.
He could be a liar. Oh.
Gotcha.
He's looking.
He was glancing.
He did a side eye.
Side eye.
Bombastic side eye.
Machi, you're in the portal of hell. You can't fool my eyes.
Not these special eyes.
It looks like velvet. It looks kind of nice.
It's like a weird smoothie.
It's weird.
A smoothie that'll get you real high.
Yeah, not great. Not great. You glance towards her the very moment Lemuror said the word English. Why? And don't bother interpreting that. He understands
wow,
me.
Apollo. Vicious.
Machi, tell the truth. You can understand English, can't you? What are you saying? Of course he can't. Must he continue this charade? Mr. Justice, Machi says this. I know the word English. Huh?
I know the word English.
I was gonna say that. I was like, well, he could just like understand a couple words and be like, oh,
Yeah.
I got that one.
Like, I know that one.
Yeah. Before coming to this country, he heard me speaking English. He learned the name for this language, that is all. What? Give me a break. Is that such an unusual word to understand?
No, it's not.
Do you know Espanol, for instance?
Espanol.
Espanol. No, dude. For real, though, like, that's a pretty legit argument.
Yeah.
Like, if I heard a word that I knew from some other language just randomly, I'd be like, huh?
Yeah.
But I'd pick up, my ears would perk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but I am sorry, but he truly does not understand your language. Well, then explain this. How does he know the crime followed the lyrics? Have you always been such a suspicious idiot?
Have you always been stupid?
It is simple. So simple it hardly requires an explanation. He read about it in the newspaper.
But
The newspaper?
the Virginian newspaper?
Which newspaper?
We do have
Oh.
a Virginian Daily Bugle.
The Virginian Daily
But
Bugle.
what does it oh, we can't read
We
it.
can't read it.
I was like, well, what does it say?
But you can buy it in this country these days, you know. If no one leaves Virginia, why would there be a Virginian newspaper? Anywhere.
It only comes out in the cities that Lemuror is touring in.
Just for her.
Yep, special editions.
They have already begun to report about this case in our homeland. I was right. What is wrong, Mr. Justice? Your eyes, they are quite fierce all of a sudden. He's just staring at them through his bracelet.
Machi is lying.
Machi's lying! Maybe it's time to show them proof that he's lying.
Doesn't mention the lyrics of Lemuror's ballad.
Wow, that's convenient.
Thank you, Virginian newspaper, for
Present.
translating what we needed.
Yep, just a little bit. I have the Virginian newspaper, the Virginian Daily Bugle, as a matter of fact. But it's also
my
daily.
first thought was like, it's because he's blind. And then I was like, oh.
Wait, we proved that.
We already proved he's not blind. Whoops.
He's not blind.
He can't read the newspaper. He can't see.
Indeed, there is a feature article.
About the case.
Indeed, there's a future article about this case. Could you read this for me, Machi?
Mhm.
With your own eyes.
Read
That's
with your
right.
Specialized.
It doesn't mention the lyrics. What? What is this all about?
What?
I'm sorry, Machi. You couldn't have read about the lyrics in a Virginian newspaper. Also, literally anyone on this case could have been like, yeah, the lyrics, crazy. A bailiff could have said that, you know?
He's having a crisis.
He's dying. What does this mean? I haven't been paying attention.
I was asleep.
I was dozing. But I do not see how it's possible. I know. He must have heard the lyrics when the police were doing their questioning. Yes, but he doesn't speak English.
Not possible. The subject of the lyrics was not brought up in police questioning. I read the full report myself. Of course you did, Clavier.
He's like kind of a good lawyer.
He is.
He just sucks as a person.
Yeah, sometimes.
So the lyrics weren't in the newspaper and the police didn't mention them. The only place you could have heard them was in this courtroom. In English, no less.
In English.
In English.
Hi.
The witness will explain himself. He does look like a girl, to be fair.
Yeah.
Machi says, he says. Yeah? It is true I read the newspaper. But this is not where I learned the lyrics. I was mistaken.
I was wrong.
I am. Now I remember. Do you remember? He says he heard of the lyrics from
Oh
me.
my gosh, he can't keep changing his mind.
Yeah, it's constantly changing the testimony. Is this true, Lemure? Yes. I'm afraid I had forgotten
It's
it
my
myself.
short-term memory.
I'm a little bit
And
stupid.
it looks like Air Forehead's been jumping to conclusions again.
But why is Apollo proving that our client is suspicious? You know? We've been
Yeah,
doing
that's
nothing
true.
but being like,
Hey.
he's lying.
He's lying, but also he's my client.
But also, I hope he doesn't lose. It seems so, yes. No. I was onto something. I know it. I can't let this chance slip away. Time is an issue today, Mr. Justice. Are you finished with the cross-examination? I slipped into a little bit of Lemmy roar.
Time is an issue today.
Also, bro, a kid's life is at stake.
I need to go to the hospital.
Like, this child could end up with like a life in prison or possibly dead. Like,
Yeah.
Death penalty. And you're just like, I have no time for this.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the hospital.
Oh yeah.
It's
What are you
awful.
going to do, Apollo?
I'm gonna keep on cross-examining. I'd better have an angle of attack.
Attack the child.
Or else. Why are we attacking the child? He's our client.
For fun.
My bracelet's still reacting.
Still tingling.
It's the dumbest thing on the
My
planet.
spider sense is
My
tingling.
bracelet. Your Honor, please allow me to continue. If you must, you must.
like,
Very well.
okay.
Witness?
Go ahead.
I guess. I understand. Okay, she was the one. Okay. Okay, this one will perceive her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably, anyways.
I should look at her throat.
Hear it again.
Ah!
Ah, there it was.
Gotcha!
You swallowed.
You swallowed, which is a normal thing to do.
But you did it really
The timing was weird.
prominently.
Let me roar. I'm currently cross-examining Machi. Why should you be uncertain?
What are you
Me?
talking about? I
Uncertain?
don't know what you're saying.
Yes, you swallowed the very moment you told the court. It was I who explained. I see there is little point to try in trying to hide anything from you. Let me roar. Are you indeed protecting someone? That is not a question with a simple answer.
You see, Machi is my son.
I birthed him. Doing that voice is like yawning constantly.
Oh.
Oh. To tell the truth, I do not believe it myself. Then allow me to answer for you. Let me roar. You're protecting your mom. Probably him. Who else would it be?
Yeah, because it wouldn't be the dude that died.
It wouldn't be the guy that died. It won't be this guy. No one cares about him.
It's gonna be Machi.
It's gotta be Machi. It won't be yourself.
No.
Present! Hopefully I'm right. Let me roar. You are protecting Machi. That's why you lied and told us that you had explained how the crime followed the song. I don't fault you for trying to help, but this is not the way. Justice!
This is not the way.
Machi, I believe you
is
didn't
the
do
way.
it. Really, I trust you. But you've lied to us twice, and now you have Lemmy Roar lying on your behalf.
Yeah, child.
Yeah, you douchebag.
Oh, okay.
Kill the child. If this is going to work, you have to trust me too. Jeez, don't look at me like that. Your two lies cover a simple truth. You two, wait. You understand English. You have to. He's been shot.
I'm dead.
Yay, you get a new voice.
I do.
Witness, is it true? Do you understand English?
Yes, a little only.
Look at his stupid outfit.
Stupid little French boy
What?
outfit. First he could see, now he can talk. And you did not know about this, let me roar?
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if she's actually not blind. No, I know, I
Just
did
like,
not.
I'm not blind, you guys.
It is quite a
Psych.
surprise. I love the idea of her like facing the wrong way in the courtroom. Be like, yes, I'm over here. How many secrets is witness hiding?
Last. This is last.
What accent is
I
this?
don't know.
Machi, could you tell us what really happened?
No shooting. I did no shooting.
Wow, Lemuror just like dipped.
Yeah, she was like, bye, Machi. Have fun.
You can do this now. So you weren't in the dressing room when I heard those 2 gunshots, correct? Oh, he was.
Apparently, the answer to that question isn't simple either.
Which he might be the main witness. Because remember the Mickey Mouse man? He was like, the siren. It was
The
siren
Yeah.
who witnessed it. And together.
We talked about before that they together are the siren.
There is a group, the
Yeah.
siren.
I was in dressing room behind desk manager. He on floor.
Which would be after the shooting, right?
Then there's voice. Voice or voices? Was it you and Emma, Apollo?
Emma! So when Machi went into the dressing room, Mr. Latouche had already been shot. Then we came to the door.
Panel high up. I take off right away. Right away.
So it was you who escaped through the air vent.
As the prosecution has upheld all along, no less.
His little laugh is just
He's
like,
like,
you silly little man.
the defendant has admitted to being at the scene. Might we take this as a confession?
He literally said, I didn't shoot him,
Yep.
but I was there.
And he's like, confession.
That was a confession. No, he clearly denied that he did it.
I know shooting. Manager on floor. Already on floor.
I mean, how would you tour and not know English? Like, through just pure...
Even just a little.
Yeah.
The victim had already been shot, you say? I find that hard to believe. The defendant understood the song lyrics. He was at the scene of the crime.
He's just mad because he burned his guitar.
Yeah. He's like, who did it? This can only mean one thing. He is the shooter.
Oh, I bet you Machi did burn his guitar.
Yeah, Machi probably burned the guitar.
Well, I don't think he's the
but
murderer.
He did not kill.
Oh, something's wrong with the stream. Sorry, really quick.
Oh, no.
There's been an error on YouTube. Why?
YouTube is broken.
Why are you broken, YouTube?
It hates us. Oh no, my alarm go off.
9! One sec. Just fixing the stream, everyone. Stream channels.
Streaming. Right in the most important portion of everything.
Wait, why did it die? Apologize, part 10. Streaming. It says it's streaming. Try this again.
Do you need me to check and see if it's going?
It's not, because it would show me here.
That's so weird. It says it's fine.
It says it's streaming now.
Oh well.
Well,
Here we go.
We'll see, I guess. Whoop. Okay. Sorry. Click.
Click. Click button.
Does the defendant have anything to say to this? What did he say? Sorry, I got distracted.
Go to the history. I don't remember. Oh, that he's the shooter.
Oh, okay.
But he's not.
He's not. He's a child.
He's clammed up, Apollo.
Then let's ask Mr. Justice. Will you require any further testimony from the witness? Is that it? Is there nothing else I can get him to testify about? Wait, no, of course there is.
What is this cocoon anyway?
No, we're gonna out him.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, oh,
You little, what's it called? Mule.
the incuritis cocoon.
Incuritis. You put it up your butt and you become cured.
I hope that's not the cure. That would be horrible. A cure?
I mean, if you had incuritis,
that's true.
I think you'd
Are
have
you a
to.
smuggler?
Smagla. So I'm reloading one more time.
Oh, okay.
Because it looks like it's supposed to be going now.
It still says it's going.
Hello?
Hello.
It's still not. I don't know.
Oh,
It
well,
worked on here. That's fine.
Okay, just keep going.
Apologies. Hey, sorry. You started talking and I was like, oh, you're obviously
you
taking
weren't
it.
saying anything.
Won't tell me. I got distracted.
Distracted.
That cocoon has to have something to do with this.
Has to have.
Machi, please tell us the truth for your own sake.
No more speak. Not to any of you. So much for your precious trust, Air Forehead.
Bro, you're getting you're going to jail.
You're gonna be locked up. Open your ding dang mouth.
Goodness gracious.
And confess to the other crime you probably committed.
You're like 10. Don't go to jail this early.
Nope. And maybe we can do some sort of bargain with Virginia
We'll
so
make
you
a
don't
deal.
die. Because
true.
that's the penalty for smuggling those things.
There's probably protective,
yeah, it's probably.
if you need protection, you
You're a
can stay in the
celebrity.
country.
We won't kill you.
Hey, you were
Hey,
the one who didn't believe him.
Regardless, this brings us to an impasse.
An impasse. Imposter.
Imposter.
He's an imposter. It does seem that the defense and the defendant are at odds. Sorry. I doubt are likely to learn anything more value that should this continue.
Broken.
I see no other course but to declare a 5-minute recess. The defense will work things out with the defendant so that we might proceed. I'm a little burned out today. Just mentally.
Same.
Because of working. Oh. Someone is playing Stardew Valley. I think that's Valerie.
I think that is Valerie.
July 10th.
Valerie is playing Stardew. Apollo Eustace.
Oh, it's like Justice. I was like, what the hell's Eustace?
Eustace.
That's Justice. Better learn how to say it if you ever want to get some.
Oh.
Oh.
Believe I know shooting.
It's hardcore. Machi claims Mr. Latouche was already down on the ground when he entered the room.
Maybe it was a trap and he walked right into it? Suddenly I hear revolver. Close. Very close. Then I hear voice.
You heard gunshots?
Yes, it's true. I hear revolver, but only sound.
Wait, you're saying you went into the dressing room and found Mr. Latouche already dead and then you heard shots?
It's like what we were talking about.
If that's true, it's gonna be through the tiny window, bro.
So you were at the scene of the crime when you heard those shots?
And you escaped through the air vent?
Did you?
Yeah, it was. It's alright, it was still
I
on
know.
Trucy.
Huh, what do you know? I know if I opening vent, I can leave stage and backstage. And backstage.
What?
I don't know. And
So
that's
the
what he
vents
said. And
went
backstage.
both to the stage and the backstage area? Is that what he means? We're all confused.
Oh, the two different dressing
Oh,
rooms.
hey.
Backstage and then the backstage. No?
No, he was saying back to the stage
Oh, back to
and
the
the
stage.
backstage.
Okay.
Which, if you look at the vent, this whole
Yeah,
tunnel
it goes
runs. Yeah.
Hey, he's right. Look, Apollo.
Huh, yeah. Look at that
Aw,
flashing. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, a strawberry.
Oh, look, a strawberry. But how did you know it was connected like that?
Wait, I bet his father was the architect that designed the hall or something. Why would that be your first conclusion, Trucy? Why?
Yeah, because she's weird. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
I think it was something upstairs, but I don't know.
No, it sounded like the door. It's either your dad trying to come in or it's Ripley. that
Oh,
got
it might be Ripley.
downstairs.
That's true.
I
Alright.
hear this from magician. Because it's
Magician?
stupid hours right now.
Oh, that's how she changed places, is through the vents. In the magic act.
Oh, okay. Don't look at me.
A magician, huh?
Well, at least we're clear on one thing. Machi didn't shoot Mr. Latouche.
Yeah, but what does that leave us with? We're supposed to say he went into the room to find the body and then heard the shots? That one's going over well in court. Not.
Apollo's like, Apollo! You're his defense. You're supposed to believe whatever he says, even lies.
That's not how this works.
That is not how that works. Even that's what my daddy always told me. Which daddy?
I'll just pretend you
'Cause she's
misheard
got
him every
4.
time. She has a lot of
She has
daddies.
so many daddies.
Collecting them like
She
Pokemon.
is.
So what do we do?
Like Pokemon. You're sure you won't testify, Machi? No talking, no.
He's traumatized.
Well, it was worth a shot.
That cocoon. He was making the same pose.
Yes, he was. He also has incuritis.
I can't go home. Maybe.
Can't go home.
I can't go home to Virginia. I do not want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon for Virginia is death. That's right. It's punishable by death. Of course he's scared. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to try a different approach.
That's the spirit, Apollo. So what's your plan?
If Machi won't testify about it, we'll have to get someone else to testify.
Someone else?
Your mom.
The magician.
Ooh. I think we're out of time. Let's get back in there.
Right.
Right. Just like your dad. Phoenix Wright. I gotta move this on my ear. It's killing me. July 10th. Did I just... I can only hear it in this ear. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Same. Mine's only on this side.
Weird. I don't know how that happened.
It was both at the beginning and then it switched.
I don't want to try to fix it right
It's
now.
fine. It's fine.
I'm going to flip this because my ear hurts. Court is now back in session. Mr. Justice, have you sorted things out with the defendant? Yes, Your Honor. We had a good talk. Very well. So will he testify? Your Honor, the defendant, he will not testify. What? Clavier's just here.
Shame. And here I thought, this was your big chance to turn the case around.
Shut up. Your mom. Actually, it is. The defendant would like to approach this case from a different angle, Your Honor. A different angle? I'll be your angle or your devil? If Machi won't testify, then I know who will. I would like to cross-examine the witness in this case. Let me roar. Let me roar.
Oh, okay. He's like, we already talked to her.
Yeah.
What are you up to now? I thought we determined yesterday that Lemmy Roar's testimony was insubstantial. There's nothing you can...
Lemmy Roar was taken to the hospital yesterday with injuries. What happened? She was assaulted, Your Honor. They mistaked her for beef. They salted her.
They salted her right up.
Seasoned her for the
Shook
for
her
the
up,
grill.
marinated her real
Marinated.
good.
Someone wanted Lemmy Roar dead. Thankfully, she was able to save herself.
What?
Did he not know about this?
I've heard no such report. I mean, we got there after, because he was like, I don't know where Lemmy Roar is. Go talk to her.
Wouldn't there be a police report that he would have read? Because he's
Probably.
a police report reader?
But he was busy.
He was buzzy.
He was planning out date locations.
Probably.
Yep.
It's
Planning
like,
out the
I wonder
first
what
date.
Apollo will like. Prosecutor Gavin. Why would anyone be out to kill Lemmy Roar? Can you think of a reason?
Well,
Think of how she is known in our country. A singer from overseas who doesn't speak English, yes? Yet someone tried to keep her mouth shut. Who could that have been? You don't think...
Clavier, it was you.
I do. It was the judge. Start pointing fingers. It was the same person who shot Mr. Latouche. The killer was afraid of her, afraid of what she might say. The defense believes that something was hidden in her testimony yesterday. Something that the killer doesn't want to
The one
getting
who
out.
she literally accused of being there. It was going to be Mr. Surfer Boy.
Yeah, like...
Duh.
Durr. Which is why the report would have been not done.
Yeah.
Or like
Because he's Mr.
kept away from him.
Crescend.
Crescend.
So am I to understand that this is what you are saying? Namely that there is a nugget of truth in Lemmy Roar's testimony. A nugget we have yet to uncover.
A delicious chicken nugget shaped like a dinosaur.
Chicken nuggies. Can I have some gravy and some mashed taters
Some
with that,
gravy.
please?
Exactly. If Lemmy Roar was attacked, this has serious implications. Very well. There were some vague points in her testimony during yesterday's trial. Perhaps we did not inquire as deeply as we might have into some.
Have into some.
What? That's a weird sentence.
Yeah.
The court will hear Lemmy Roar's testimony once more.
You get to do her voice once more.
Once more into the brief.
Lemmy Roar, I must apologize for bringing you here again. We must ask
I'm sorry
you
I
to
brought
stand
you into this country.
again and speak.
You need not apologize. I know that Machi is innocent, and I will do all that I can until the court realizes this. Let's review your testimony from yesterday. You told us you heard 2 gunshots and the shooter's voice through the window. And that's the voice belonged to Darian Crescend, yes?
Yes, this is correct.
At which point I proved she could not be correct. She couldn't have heard any of those things. The small window at the scene was closed and found to be quite soundproof.
Again, my thinking is... Okay, I'm back to thinking that he was shot before...
Yeah, because it's soundproof.
During the second...
yeah.
When she was singing.
If the room is
If
soundproof...
the room's soundproof, and then those gunshots...
They wouldn't have heard a gunshot in the room.
And the 2 gunshots were afterwards just to, like, be like, oh, he couldn't have done it because he was on stage.
Yeah.
Like, something is wonk.
Yeah.
I think we're
Something
right.
is
We're right.
We're right.
I did. My phone fell on the ground. It's fine.
You don't need it.
Yeah, it's fine. You have nothing to say to that, Mr. Justice? I don't know exactly what yet, but I do know there's something there.
There is, it seems, much you do not know.
What does that mean, Clavier?
That I have an undying love for you.
And you don't know it.
And you have no idea.
And Paul's like, huh?
And it hurts my
What?
heart every second we're in here that I can't hold you.
The judge is like, please, guys.
He's like, please stop.
I'm running out of time. And yet it's my duty to hear him out. I'm old. I just want to get through this day. Perhaps the witness could be so kind to testify once more to the court.
Of course, Your Honor.
Here we go.
Witness testimony.
What I heard.
I was on my way back from the stage to the backstage exit. That's when I heard them, Mr. Latouche and the detective. I heard the faint sounds of a gunshot and stopped. Then I heard another gunshot. There was the smell of gunpowder. I knew I must tell someone, but I was in a hurry, so I kept moving past the small window.
I mean, at least freaking Charles in Only Murders in the Building was on hold with 911 for 9 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have said it was an emergency, but it's fine.
I love the fact that she's like, I was in a hurry. Where were you going?
Hurry. I had to get back on stage.
But she didn't, because the third act didn't have her in it. She was supposed to just leave.
I was hungry.
I was in a hurry to the buffet.
I was so hungry.
So that small window, I think, is how he was talking to him somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Pretty much the same as yesterday's testimony.
I am sorry. I am not used to speaking much in this language. Perhaps my descriptions are lacking in some way. Yet everything I have said, here is the truth.
That's you.
Shernick says, what if she was in a hurry to get away from gunfire?
That's like a great point, but she's not saying that. She's just like, I was going to report it, but I had to leave,
I just had to leave, so, I mean,
like
too bad for him, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but you know.
I
was
just
in a hurry.
It wasn't
I was busy.
gunfire that I had heard, and I was just mishearing things. And who knows?
Even though I have
This
crazy
country-
hearing.
Yes, it is your dog. I can hear her whining.
Oh my gosh. I need my phone. You need this. Where's my phone?
Okay, then it is my distinctest pleasure to say this. It's because it's stupid hours. Boop. It's like a special stupid hour that there's 10 minutes
No,
left.
I'm going to text my parents.
What you have said, what you have said to have happened is impossible. Give me the remote.
Sorry. Do I have to repeat myself? Lamia was attacked because of this testimony. What? Trucy?
She's just staring. Apollo, you know, for a moment there, you were gazing pretty deeply into his eyes.
You look.
You were pretty cool.
Yeah. Both can be true.
Both can be true.
Maybe I do better when I don't try to think ahead. Very well, Mr. Justice. Perhaps you can coolly cross-examine the witness. I love how everyone thinks Apollo's just like a lame nerd. They're just like,
Because he
this
kind of
dork.
is. He's like all
is.
for justice,
Yeah, he's like, I practice my vocal cords daily.
so I can scream into the sky.
Oh, so I can go, objection! Okay, blah, 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 Mr. Latouche the detective. With the faint sound of gunshots and stopped. Okay, I'm just gonna question everything. Boop. Wait, How do I do it again?
I don't know.
Press. It's been a while since I've pressed anyone. Like a pancake.
Press them.
Pressed.
Is something wrong?
Is something wrong?
I know I said hold it, but she's saying the same thing she said before. Mr. Justice. Sorry, it's nothing. Please continue with your testimony. Now I know what you mean by the reckless youth these days.
The one in red over here, over there,
Yes.
is a shining exemplar, Judge.
He's talking about Apollo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. He's always talking about him.
Constantly.
Constantly.
You're the last person who should be pointing fingers, Mr. Rockstar. Press.
Press.
Darian Crescend.
I did not know his name at the time.
Even though we performed together.
But yes, it was him.
Yeah, true.
I don't pay attention to any person who is not Marchie.
I don't listen
Xavier. That's it.
anyone.
Did you know? So one of my other coworkers went to the Hosier concert.
Yeah.
They said that he thanked everybody.
What do you
like
mean?
The tech,
like all his
like by name, like the tech.
I like him.
the
I feel
little,
like he's just like a
merch
good
lady,
bro.
Like named everybody
Yeah.
by name. That I'm just like,
He seems
Good
just like
for
a really
him.
pleasant fellow.
but I'm like, let me roar. You didn't know his name?
Yeah.
Didn't
You were
know
like,
his
I don't
name?
care who the guitarist was. Yeah, that's pretty rude of her,
That's a
actually.
rude. Just
Now
a
that I
little
think of
rude.
it.
But yes, it was him. The one who took the stand yesterday.
How many times do I need to remind you that's impossible?
But he missed a chord, you ding dong.
there is no way you could have heard him.
Because the window at the scene was closed? Is that why?
Of course. Apollo, if we keep asking the same questions as yesterday, we won't get anywhere.
She's right. Maybe there's a different angle I can try. What were they talking about? Did you hear anything else? What were they talking about? Let me roar. Did you by any chance remember what they were saying to each other? If so, please tell us.
I have given it much reflection, but
I was afraid of this.
Reflection
She doesn't
bot.
remember.
look into the reflection, but
Ooh, a phrase.
I only heard one phrase clearly.
A whole phrase? Yeah, tell us.
You remember something that was said?
Like, you idiot.
Why have you held this back?
Why didn't you say anything yesterday?
Though my memory is clear, I was afraid to speak. That's stupid. You-
I'm just a scared woman.
Oh, I'm so nervous and frightened. You see, I did not understand what was said.
This could be it. The clue that I've been waiting for. Well, what did he say?
It was the other man speaking, not Mr. Latouche.
Not Mickey Mouse.
The shooter, then. Darian Crescend. Well, what did he say?
Nothing. It's over. Press the switch now.
Ooh.
Huh.
Also, I think the stream might have died.
No.
No?
No, we're good.
Oh, it just said dropped frames and it was like really, really
Oh, yeah, we are
weird.
getting some drop frames. It says it's up.
Okay. I just was checking because I know we've had issues.
I'm scared now. You've made me nervous. No, it disconnected. No.
Oh, it says
Okay, it's a
reconnection
little better.
successful. Oh.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, had a little bump. That's all right.
Little bump of the road. Sorry, everyone.
It's over. Press the switch now.
Okay,
Press
I clicked
the
off of it.
switch.
The switch.
The switch.
The vivitch? The switch. And the shooter said this to the victim, Mr. Latouche.
I thought it quite strange myself afterward.
Why didn't you tell us this?
She likes withholding information.
Yeah, that's like a big one.
Yeah.
Press the switch. Oh, I don't want to tell anyone about that. What will happen if I tell everyone this crucial piece of information?
I can't do that.
It is a mystery. What could it possibly mean? Like, she was willing to lie to the court.
Yep.
And then
Straight up.
just, yeah. What a piece of poopy.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Justice, care to shed some light on this? I mean, sure, I'd be delighted. It's, very, very vital. Maybe we could add that to the testimony?
Maybe, Apollo? Put some confidence in that.
Herver said press the switch now. Hold it. It was Detective Darian Crescen's voice.
Yes, I am sure of it.
It's over. Press the switch. Why would he say that to Mr. Latouche?
Apollo? The murder weapon, the revolver, was Mr. Latouche's, right?
Yeah? What of it? What the hell do you want, Trucy?
Oh, sorry. Well, maybe when he said press the switch.
I think the problem is that I have so many voices right now.
I keep like
And so you're like,
forgetting.
this isn't
I'm like,
me.
No.
I do it too. I totally do it.
He really meant to say pull the trigger. No, because we're talking about the switch.
Because his
Trucy,
English isn't so
the-
No, Crescend said this. His English is fine.
Because his English isn't so good.
Darian Crescend is a native speaker. You stupid moron.
Oh, right. Sorry, I kind of forgot who was what. You mean who was whom?
Whomst.
Who was what?
Who is what is why.
And when and where?
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 Press the switch. That's not something a killer usually says to their victim, is it? There was no one else in the room.
I do not know. All I heard is Mr. Latouche and the detective.
Heard the faint sound of a gunshot and stopped, then heard another gunshot.
Do you have to question each of them or keep going?
Press the switch. I wonder if it's something to do with his music stuff. And that's why it was like late.
Oh, it could have been.
Press. There were 2 gunshots.
That's you.
Yes! I heard 2, one after the other.
That fits with the bullet holes at the scene. Nothing really new here to pick up. Hold it. Why didn't you tell someone immediately?
Well,
Because I hate talking to people.
I'm scared of everyone.
I am.
Are you married?
I
I am. If it were me, I would have gone to the police right away.
am. Yeah, let me roar.
It's our duties as citizens. Well, she's not
maybe
the citizen.
beside the point, but Lemmy Roar isn't a citizen.
Keep making the jokes before the jokes happen.
Though one would hope such a common sense prevails in Virginia as well. She's like, oh.
I thought we were friends.
Lemmy Roar seems awful quiet all of a sudden.
That's strange. Could she be hiding something?
It is as you
Hiding
say.
something.
I'm hiding this gun.
And shoots them all.
Pulls it from beneath
Shoots
her robes.
Gavin.
Just
It is as you say, yet at the time I was in a hurry.
Why were you in
Why
a
were
hurry?
you? Tell me why you were in a hurry. You were in a hurry to go where?
I was on my way to the backstage exit, as I have said.
Why were you in such a hurry then?
Well, I do not think that has anything to do with this case. I had to poop real bad.
Well, then just tell us you have to go to the bathroom.
And I can
because
only poop
why
at
were you in
home.
a hurry? Please.
I'm a shy pooper.
It very well might.
No one else can be in the bathroom.
Please answer the question.
I have
No
to
one
be
else
in
can
my
know.
hotel with the TV on.
And my TikTok
No
at
one
full
can know I
volume.
can poop.
You all right, let me roar?
No. Yes, I am. I'm just tired.
Recall what I told you yesterday, Air Forehead. Lemmy Roar suffers from serious amnesia. Amnesia. Please refrain from traumatizing her further.
Or I'll punch you with my enormous hand. Grr, what?
I'll
So we
punch you
can
with
just
my
dismiss
lips.
questions he thinks are too traumatizing?
Why don't you prove her
Did you
reason?
say you'll punch him with your lips? It's so stupid.
Yes.
Uh,
Why don't you prove her reason had a connection to the case before asking about it? Yeah.
yeah. The prosecution's objection is sustained. The current question is moot. Mr. Justice, please continue with your cross-examination. Lemire was attacked because of this testimony. I know she was, so something's got to be hidden there.
Maybe there's some detail we're missing?
I guess we'll just have to get her to fill in the blanks.
Right.
Right.
Alright.
Okay, so a small window, press switch now. Could I present the switch?
She's blind.
Correct. Why?
Why would we present it to her if she can't see what we should?
Take a look at this. She's like,
What are you holding?
can please describe it for me?
I do not know what that is.
Press the switch now. I'm just wondering if like I just don't know what else to do. Did we already do this one?
Yes.
Yes, sure of it. It's over. Okay.
Press the switch, pull the trigger. His English was bad. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wrong
I was
person.
wrong.
This is dumb.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Okay. Gunshot. Backstage exit. Maybe I can say this one
Did
now?
we talk about this one?
Oh no, this is
No,
just
that's the
when
one
he was
that's
like, I don't know what to
same thing.
say.
You're just like, oh, sorry. I mean, I guess you could present, but...
Faint sound of gunshots.
Then heard another gunshot. Then there was a smell of gunpowder. But she didn't tell anyone.
Did I not press this one?
You did. Why didn't you tell someone? And he's like,
Oh, I did.
It's a law different in Virginia. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to present the trigger.
Okay.
Press the switch.
Press the switch. Present. The trigger.
Objection! This is probably wrong. Oh, never mind.
Maybe.
Press the switch. There's only one key that can unlock the mystery of those words.
Oh. Yet there was nothing at the scene that could be called a switch, save the lights.
True, there wasn't a switch at the scene, but it just so happens I have a switch right here. That certainly does look like a switch, doesn't it? I prefer the Nintendo one that you play the
Nintendo
video
Switch.
games on.
Nyah, nyah, nyah.
Yuck, 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 yuck. The problem is, this was found not at the scene of the crime, but on the stage. The stage? Where the concert was held, yes. This was found hidden there. Oh.
On the stage.
Maybe Darian was the fire starter.
Hmm.
Because he doesn't like Clavier. Because he's pissy.
Yeah, probably. I wonder if... Because the guitar that Clavier had
Yeah.
was, like, vacuum sealed or whatever. I wonder if the incuritis was in the guitar.
Well, maybe not the incuritis itself, but the
But
cure for
cure,
incuritis.
The cocoon thing, yeah.
The cure!
Or he brought over the disease.
Maybe.
Maybe, who knows?
Are you claiming that the voice Lemmy Roar heard was of someone commanding another to press the switch? It is a possibility. I like her cloak, though. Her, like, star
fancy
cloak.
Oh, her forehead. I'd call that an impossibility.
Why?
It's hardly necessary for me to remind you the court. To remind the court of the layout of the concert forum. There's so many words in that sentence. The stage is quite far from Lemiroir's dressing room. Not to mention that the Gaviniers were in the middle of a concert on said stage. We aren't known for being a quiet band.
What are you reading?
I thought that was Apollo.
Why?
I thought he was saying you aren't known for
Oh,
being a quiet
man, you
band.
guys are
and
loud
I read
AF.
it wrong. I'm sorry. You could shout all you wanted and not be heard. That seems a little,
Dark?
yeah, a little bad. Probably a safety hazard.
Potentially.
That is you.
The detective's voice was loud, but certainly not a shout.
So too have Air Forehead's cries of possibility fallen far short of being heard.
That was a stupid sentence.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't understand you. But he wouldn't have needed a shout. Or to shout.
Excuse me.
You heard what I said. Or do you need me to shout it out for you?
Hmm.
It would have been quite simple to be heard on the stage from that dressing room. Oh, wait. You like evidence, don't you? How about this?
The ear thingy.
Mhm.
The ear thingy.
Trucy, give me your ear. Because she's still wearing it.
Yeah, she is.
I think it says it here. Oh, no, it doesn't.
No.
Using this, it would be easy to get a message for someone on the stage. On the stage. What? To someone on the stage from the dressing room. Present!
Drunk.
Prosecutor Gavin, perhaps you're familiar with this.
Why, that's...
What is it? Is that some kind of newfangled phone they invented while I wasn't
You
looking?
should ask if it's a hearing aid because that
It looks
man
like a
is
hearing aid.
old.
He is aged.
He probably has a hearing aid. Let's be honest. He keeps being like, "What's
You're
happening?"
like, huh? This is a type of transmitter, a communications device. Communications device? Those are words that people know.
Yeah, you should know what those mean.
Wait, what did he say?
I don't know. You press the button.
No, I didn't. It
Oh.
sometimes it just like skips it, like automatically.
From what I've heard.
From what I've heard that night, everyone on stage was wearing one of these. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Gavin?
Yes, actually. They're for talking between band members. We all had one on.
Yeah, dumbass. So you admit that you were wearing one of these, or if you were wearing one of these, taken from the back, talking from the backstage would be simple. I can read. Smash.
True, but wait. Those send out an electronic signal. To avoid interference with the audio systems, their range is quite limited.
Quite.
Lemuel said it was about 30 feet, right?
Look at the cross-section diagram of the concert forum. It clearly is 30 feet.
Oh.
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 Exactly.
Ah.
The walk from the stage to the backstage
Oh.
seems far, but the direct distance is less than 30 feet.
That can't be.
He's dying.
He's having a crisis.
So when Lemuel heard the shooter's voice, he could have been talking to someone on stage. Did he work with Machi?
I mean, granted, poor Clavier's like, okay, my brother went away for murder, and now
my friends, my
friend
quote-unquote friends.
is potentially a murderer. So, I mean, he's gonna
friend
he's
and
gonna
bandmate.
have it rough. Ha! You're claiming this is the switch in question.
That's a rough one, too, because, like, replacing someone in a band is hard.
Oh, yeah. Why did it have to be on the stage at the time?
Punch.
It could be placed in a pocket and carried anywhere. Someone could have hid it on the stage after the fact. Hey, he's got a point. How do we know where it was when she heard the voice? When the shooter said, "Press the switch."
Well, I guess we don't. An unfortunate situation. I'm afraid that until we know where that switch was, there's little point in debating it.
The switch was in the piano.
Yeah, but it could have been during it. Could have been walking
Oh.
around. Like, it's not necessarily that it was at the piano at the time.
Okay.
I was sure this was the way to go with this.
What is this switch anyway? We don't even know that basic fact. Yes, we do.
I do.
It blows up stuff.
Yeah. It burned your guitar down. Wait a second. I do know what this switch is. And if you follow that train of logic to this incredible conclusion, it ends up in proof that completely changes this case.
What's up, Apollo? Apollo?
We know about this switch, right? You know what it is, or we know what it is.
Yeah?
Well, think of when it was used that day. Think of what happened. Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no further information to share concerning this switch, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Justice? I've been remiss in not telling the court this before. I know what this switch is. Well, it seems the defense
I've
is...
been remiss.
Remiss. Remiss is a weird word.
Yeah, it is.
Seems the defense is set upon linking this switch in this case. Let's see your evidence of the link. Yep. Yeah. That's my evidence of the link. This one, right?
Yes.
Take that. Eat it, Judge. Prosecutor Gavin, you remember this?
That's that.
That what? Is it another one of those newfangled
Oh
phones?
my gosh, he's so dumb.
This is an igniter. What phone looks like this? Igniter? You mean that it's like a lighter? Yes, actually. How do you not? Okay.
Yes. You aren't saying the switch is a remote?
Of course it is. I am. This is a remote trigger for igniter.
What?
Here, hold it. Look, I'll show you.
Look, I'll show you. Here, just hold it in your hand.
It's burned
Oh
the
my
eyebrows.
gosh, he just burned the judge.
Oh my gosh. Mr. Justice, you will cease and desist from burning down this courtroom. Sorry, that was a bit more fire than I'd expected.
Oh my gosh.
Emma almost lost her face.
It's true.
If my
All of
whiskers
her
could cut on
eyebrows
fire.
gone.
Prosecutor Gavin, let me repeat myself. This switch is a remote igniter trigger. Doesn't that suggest something to you?
You're talking about what happened to me, aren't you? You were worried about me.
About me, little old me?
Oh, little old me.
Ah. Exactly. That night at the concert, there was one unusual burst of flame. There was no unusual burst of flame.
No unusual burst of flame.
It was
It
fine.
happens all the
It was
time.
totally usual. When your guitar caught fire in the middle of your performance. Wasn't that part of the stage show, though? Prosecutor Gavin was entirely unaware such a thing had been planned, and the guitar that burned was a valuable keepsake.
That's right. He got it in Virginia from Lemmy Roar. He said the sound was amazing. Before it burned, of course. Now it just kind of smokes. The better the guitar, the brighter it burns.
Boo.
Air forehead.
Yeah?
Don't tell me you're trying to tie these two things together.
Like your little,
Hair
the little hair
loopies.
things.
Little
That didn't work out. My brain was like,
rabbit
there's a
ears.
joke. I know there is.
Those being the shooter's voice heard by Lemmy Roar. And the guitar suddenly catching on fire.
I am. It's really simple when you think about it. Mr. Latouche and the shooter were at the crime scene. The shooter was wearing a headset. He ordered someone on stage to press the switch. The switch was pressed and the guitar caught fire. Well, that does seem to make sense. Though something about it is bugging me. Can't quite put my finger on it. Really? It seems pretty simple to me. This is just the Carter Show. Back and forth.
Previously on the Carter Show. Air forehead, don't destroy what little respect I have for you.
Rude.
I'd have more if you finally said yes to go on a date with me.
I'll make you respect me.
I was expecting something a little more sensible. I guess I was wrong.
What's this all about, Prosecutor Gavin?
His simple story simply makes no sense. Think, that night my guitar caught fire, yes. The cause may have been this indeed. However, the guitar caught fire during the second set.
Yeah, we think
That's right, of course.
everyone's confused on when this guy got shot.
Yep. Nobody makes any sense. Guitar caught fire during Lemmy Roar's song. Indeed, yet the shooting happened during the third set. You don't know that. The two are utterly unrelated.
Yeah, you don't know. Just because there were gunshots. The noise of gunshots. Yes, that must have been what was bugging me. The whole premise for this is faulty.
See, his story makes no sense.
Objection. Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
What exactly do you mean, Mr. Justice? Maybe it's not the premise for my explanation of the switch that's at fault. Maybe it's our premise for the entire case so far. Maybe the timing is super off, and why did we all assume? What premise is that
Assumptions.
specifically? Assumptions. What? I'm glad you asked. I'm saying that maybe the killing didn't take place in the third act.
He's like, oh, what is this? But Detective Emma Skye heard shots and found the body.
She found body.
All of this happened in the third act.
Also, that dude was alive for a while if you talked to us.
Yep.
He probably could have gotten saved.
Well, that's why you were saying that he didn't look like he had been shot in a vital place. He'd been shot in his shoulder. He just
So
bled
he
out.
had been bleeding out. We should have known from the beginning.
We should have known. We were like, but it's just this
It's
game.
a game.
It's a game.
Oh my goodness.
He bled out. This man died. He had been shot after a long time.
Yeah, gunshots rang out. And according to his testimony, Machi was in that dressing room at the time. What are you going with this, Mr. Justice? Stay with me, Your Honor.
He's like, please, pay
Please, I
attention.
know what I'm talking about. He also told us this in his testimony, namely that the victim had already been shot. We all heard the gunshots, but no one saw the shooting.
This is insane.
Just before the shooting took place, the shooter was heard on his headset, telling someone to press the switch. The next moment, Prosecutor Gavin's guitar burst into flame. We know what a remote trigger igniter was inside the guitar. From all these facts, we can draw only one conclusion. The crime did not take place during the third act, but during the ballad performance, the second act. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
What?
He's so confused.
Why?
Order. But that goes against the evidence. What evidence? What does, Your Honor? This crime was carried out according to the lyrics of that song, yes?
Hey, he's right. Look.
Well, it's supposed to come after the fire. That's you. Sorry.
Oh. The bullet is supposed to come after the fire.
Don't know why that was me. You're thinking about it the wrong way.
Huh?
Look. Why would the shooter craft the events of the day to follow the lyrics anyway? It's an awful lot of trouble to go through, with little merit for the person doing it. Well, I'm sure whoever it was had some reason.
Very some reason.
There's very some reason.
Very some reason.
Yes, they did. A reason that made it advantageous to follow the lyrics.
You're saying the order was reversed on purpose?
Yeah, we made a lot of assumptions.
Yeah.
A lot of
Assuming.
assumptions. Makes a good mystery.
Assuming away.
Assumptions are what make mysteries interesting.
Yes.
Reverse prosecutor Gavin.
If the criminal followed the lyrics strictly, then yes. The shooting would have had to come after the guitar burst into flame.
You all right?
Yeah. I had to fight off a yawn. I'm good.
A little sleepy. To be fair, we worked today.
Yeah.
This isn't a normal Sunday where it's like, we got up at 11. Relaxed for a while.
Chilled. No, we've had a long day, but
Been a
it's
long
still
day.
fun.
No, this was great.
Yet Air Forehead has raised another possibility.
An old man has entered the room.
An old man has been spotted.
Dropping things.
He's claiming that the bullet came not after, but just before the fire.
Couldn't have put it better myself. We were only meant to think that the shooting came after the guitar burst into flames. That was the criminal's objective. The crime followed the lyrics to a point. But that was the ruse. Why else would the killer risk discovery by moving the body?
It is dead.
It's really depressing.
It's so sad.
Also, you can't tell that he's been shot
No.
at all.
No.
That was the final touch to make us think he followed the lyrics the whole way. This music is dancey. Order, order, order.
Order, order, order.
That would explain this most unusual situation. It does. The killer changed the order of the events to create himself an alibi. In other words, the killer was someone who had an alibi for the third set, but not the second. So Clavier's fine.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but sadly it has. Let me tell you why your little fairy tale makes no sense at all.
No sense.
No sense. I've got no sense.
No sense at all.
We gotta watch over the garden wall.
Yeah.
They were wrong about me. I got no sense.
I got no sense.
No sense. Oh, it sounds good. I'll give you that.
What's the... Ain't that just the way?
Ain't that just the way? You've given us a reason why the killer bothered following the lyrics of my song, but I question your logic. For it's flawed from the very beginning.
We've literally never been wrong, dude. Flawed?
Yes, a contradiction, Air Forehead. One I pointed out several times, no less. At the time of the crime, the small window at the scene was closed. How could Lemmy-Roar have heard a voice through it?
The headset, you dumbass.
We've already talked about
It
this.
makes me aggressively angry.
That no one's listening to Apollo.
Just listen to him. He knows what he's talking
Please.
about.
I know that you would like to divert our attention from this critical fact.
Critical.
I think I hear Ripley again.
Yep,
at the door.
Ripley's out there.
But you're basing your entire line of reasoning on a false premise.
Hey, Dad? Scott? The dog is outside the door.
She knows
Oh, she
how she has
learned.
gained an experience point.
Dang it.
And she's not going to let that one go.
She sneaks under that little gate. Do you want to just open the... You can open the door. Do you want to open the door?
She can come sit in here
Yeah.
as long as she sits. She's eating, right? Okay.
Will you let her in? Oh.
What was that?
I didn't expect it to be so
That
violent.
was so aggressive.
Yeah.
It was a very aggressive one. Right into the microphone.
Woof. Oh, man.
It's so fun.
Right. Wait, what's right? I'm lost. Lemmy-Roar's testimony is my entire case. That voice you heard, the shooter's voice.
What if she couldn't hear it, Apollo?
Look, what do we have? A man saying press the switch. And near the crime scene, we have a switch, which acts as a remote trigger for igniter. And last but not least, Prosecutor Gavin's flaming guitar. It can't all be a coincidence, but how do I make it work?
I see a more direct line of questioning is required. When the crime scene was investigated immediately after the crime,
Paw punch.
that window was closed. Care to tell us how Lemmy-Roar heard the voice?
A key point to be sure. Mr. Justice, can you explain this to the court? No.
He's zoning.
Okay,
He has to
Justice.
think about it.
Got one thing to prove and one thing only. Lemur heard a voice. I don't know how you'd pay attention in court. Like, I get it, their
They'd
whole
be like,
jobs and everything.
"La, la, la,
But I
la,
would
la."
literally like zone out while they'd
I
be
would zone out
talking.
so hard.
I'd be like, huh?
What were we
New
talking
evidence,
about?
what?
What did you ask me?
What was the question? I've done that in meetings. I always feel so bad because I'm like, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, like,
I didn't hear a single word you
can
said.
you repeat that, please?
And she heard it during the second set. Think, how was Lemur able to hear the voice?
She has divine hearing.
She was somewhere else. The window was open. She has divine hearing.
I mean, the window could have been open.
The window easily could have been open. I don't know why this is such a contention.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Okay. I don't understand the layout of this place.
I don't either. 'Cause there's that. They don't show us that the window was open or
No.
closed.
Window was open?
Yeah.
Obviously, the window was open. It had to be for her to hear the voice.
Here goes Gavin again. News bulletin, Air Forehead. That horse is dead. Stop beating it for all our sakes.
That horse is dead.
It's like, shut up. Please. Stop bringing that up. That window was closed.
How do you know that?
This is a hard fact reported by the investigation team.
When they investigated,
Yeah.
not during the crime.
Yeah.
This seems like a total, like, circumstantial. Oh my gosh.
The window's not going to be closed all the time.
Yeah. It could have been open for a
What?
second and then closed. Windows can be closed.
Yep.
But,
Oh, you have evidence to the contrary, perhaps?
well, no, but
Then do be quiet. I tire of the charade.
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 I hear Eva laughing. Scott! Open the door for the dog. No. Time to rethink this. Time to
I
think.
can also grab her if we need to.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
I could put it down and
We're
grab her.
streaming. It's more important. She's fine normally. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as she's...
Hi, Ripley. Come on in. Good girl. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. She can sneak under the little gate at the stairs. Oh, hello. Oh, my goodness.
Ripley, get down. Go sit.
That was terrifying. Hi.
Oh, whip. Tail whip.
Hi. Lemuroy heard a voice. And she heard it during the second set.
She's gonna go right in.
Think, how was Lemuroy able to hear the voice? Okay, so the window was open was wrong.
Okay, so she was somewhere else.
She was somewhere else.
She's blind. She doesn't remember where she was.
True. Like, how would she know exactly? When we investigated the scene, the window was closed. The shooter had no reason to close it, had it been open either. You don't know that. Meaning it was impossible to hear the voice through that window. Ripley, go sit. Sit. Ripley, go sit. I love you, dear. I love you. But you gotta go sit. Go
Ripley,
sit. Sit. Good girl. Your line.
It's good to hear you making sense again.
Thank
For a
you.
moment, I was afraid you might be a Portunian too.
It feels oddly racist.
That does feel a little racist, Clavier. Not very
Yeah.
demure of you.
Not very cutesy.
No.
As I was saying, Lemuroy could not hear the voice through the window. So there can only be one explanation. She heard the voice from another location entirely. His smug little face. Well, what's this?
Ah, you do amuse me so.
Why does that drawing look wrong?
It does.
He looks like a different man.
Ripley, go sit. Go sit down.
Go sit.
Go sit.
Go. Go. You sweet thing. It's your line again.
And here I thought you and Good Sense were back on speaking terms.
Ripley, please.
Now I'm afraid you and a Good Sense speak two entirely different languages. Shall I interpret for you, Air Forehead? Lemuroy clearly stated she heard the voice through that small window. And there's only one small window at the scene.
I don't know. Are you sure?
I mean, she also said she saw it or heard it. She said she saw it first.
She
but
witnessed it.
She was.
Technically, she told us that she saw nothing.
She's sitting directly behind my chair.
Think about it. Isn't there another small window at the scene?
There is
What? Small window.
the vent.
I know that look. He wants us to ask him. Very well. You claim Lemuroy heard the voice from another location. Mr. Justice, show us where this location was. Lemuroy heard the voice from here.
What?
The doorway?
Maybe the speaker?
The
Bullet hole. I don't think so. Tiny window.
if her pendant is over there, maybe she dropped it from over there.
But he said the small window. He said, isn't there another small window at the scene?
Is the mirror like a two-way?
That would be
window?
really funny.
Ripley.
Ripley, I'll
She's
kill
really
you.
mad.
Wait, did he not shut the gate?
Moved it.
Oh,
She moved it.
you gotta shove
She's
that thing
evolving.
in the corner. She's too smart.
She's
Garbage
evolving.
can. The vent? Ooh, but why would she be in the vent?
I mean, I don't think she would be.
Small window.
I'm gonna close the gate so she doesn't.
Yeah, you close the gate while I
2 seconds.
use my tiny brain. What did she get? You little bastard. No. I think I'm gonna go with the speaker and hope that we don't die. Present. Does this look like a small window to you, Mr. Justice? I got it wrong. State of modern society can be read from numerous objects and artifacts. In that sense, anything could be a window on our society. I get it. We're bad. Oh, she heard it through the vent. I guess. Small window. One other thing she could have meant. Remember the voice from? Do you think the vent? But how would she know?
She just casually found her way into the vents.
She was like, wow, I'm just here. She was being really weird about why she left. I guess we'll present it.
Yeah, let's see.
Try. Oh, this is where Lemuroy heard that voice from. But that's not a small window, that's an air vent.
Everyone's like, oh.
Oh. This is getting crazy. What did she tell us? She said she's a Virginian, unfamiliar with our language. That's not a stretch to imagine she'd call this air vent a small window. That's true.
That is fair. It's a small square opening.
Yeah.
Now you've done it. You've gone beyond ridiculous into ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
So Lemuroy was up in the ventilation system listening to the man's voice.
That's the only logical explanation, yes.
Logical? I do not think this word means what you think it means, Air Forehead. It's inconceivable.
Oh! It would have been when she got poofed.
Yeah, poof.
Which means she was in the vents, because we already
Yeah.
talked about how much it
Yeah.
was like, yeah, it's the vents.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. What about it isn't logical?
Ha! It hardly merits saying. Why would Lemuroy be in the ventilation system, hiding like a rat? No offense intended to her, of course.
The explanation for that is simple, Prosecutor Gavin. Isn't it, Lemuroy?
She's like, it is.
You've been listening to our discussion here, yes?
Yes. I admit, it's had me quite confused since yesterday. Yes, the small window was closed, but why should that mean I could not hear through it? I feared our prosecutor might himself need an interpreter.
She burned him.
Yeah, she did.
The problem here is words. Lemuroy, the small window through which you heard the voice, was it up high on the ceiling of the room? Not low on the wall?
Yes,
There it is.
it was up on the ceiling.
What?
Wait.
What?
Order. I will have order. Oh, fade to black. We passed out.
Nope, we had a tiny recess.
Witness, you will clarify this statement to the court. Are you in fact saying that you were up above the ceiling of the room, and that's where you heard the moment of the crime?
Yes, in fact I was. I am sorry, I never imagined it would become such an important point.
It's not her fault. She just didn't know the word.
She doesn't have all of the words yet
Yeah.
for it.
Yes, well, why the heck were you up there?
Why the heck were you up there?
What the hell? I believe it's time for another testimony.
I'm not sure I can't.
I agree, girl. May I remind you that this is a murder trial. We only hear you. We will hear your testimony. Will hear your testimony. Tell us why you witnessed the crime from above the ceiling of that room, please. Well, because she's also like, the magician told me not to tell.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to reveal the secrets.
Well, looks like I'm on the right track.
Are we gonna have to bring Magician Man into it?
I don't know, but he skipped town.
Oh yeah, he's like, bye.
Peace out.
Yes.
Oh, new picture.
That's so
I was above the
creepy.
ceiling when I heard the voice.
I know she's like crawling, but it's so freaky looking.
Terrifying. We also just watched some of the Alien movies, which isn't helping.
It's not helping the vent scene.
No.
Not even a little.
I heard there was a small window there before. I was in the middle of my performance. I had no time to report what I had heard.
That makes more sense why she was in a hurry.
That's true. That does make more sense.
Goodness
She's
gracious.
like, I was performing.
Yeah. I
So
feel like
was
she
right when
could
I
have
said
told
she
us
needed
some
to
of
get
this.
back on stage.
Yeah. If she had explained this,
Yeah.
we would have known when the crime took place.
If she would use the little amount of words that she knows,
For real.
we would not be in this situation.
If she was like, so I heard it during my performance whenever I disappeared.
Yeah, like
Just that.
give us a time frame and that would have
Anything.
helped.
As to why I was there, I cannot say. I am bound to secrecy on this matter.
Freaking
Bound.
magicians.
Stupid magicians. Bound to secrecy.
In my line of work, one has many obligations to uphold. But you say you were in the middle of your performance. So this happened during the second set? I did not witness the crime, you must understand. I only know what I heard.
It's really as Carter talks for every
Yeah.
character again.
Everyone until freaking Trucy or Clavier decide to pipe in.
Or Mr. Shark Boy decides to show
Where
up.
is he?
I don't know. Maybe he skipped town too.
Yes, but you must tell us what you were doing in detail. Do you want to?
That's
Do you want to
what-
take, girl, lady?
You want me to take Lemuroy?
Do you want to take
I
Lemuroy?
don't know if I do. I
All
can
right,
try.
I can keep going.
That's what the cross-examination is for, yeah, forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our mission in this court is to discern the truth. No obligation, no binding pact may hinder that mission.
Very well. Mr. Justice, you may begin the cross-examination.
What are you going to do, Apollo?
I'm going to find out the truth.
Since we're cross-examining, I can do her if you need me to. Because it's going to be literally Apollo, and then her, and then Apollo.
And then the judge, maybe.
And then maybe Clavier, and then maybe Trucy, and then
If you
Apollo
want to
and
take her, that would be good.
I can take her for
Okay.
a minute.
She was up above that ceiling for a reason. I just have to get it out of her. We already know. It was a magic trick. Ripley, my
Ripley.
dear.
Go sit.
I'm going to eat way too many of these pigs and make myself vomit.
Don't vomit.
Pink vomit.
I will
No.
put them away.
Keep them here.
They'll be here.
I want to vomit.
No, you don't.
Above the ceiling.
Please go sit. Please
Voice.
go sit, baby.
Herb.
Come here. Over this way.
Middle of my performance. I had no time to report what I heard. Hold it. She's so dumb. Ripley, you're fine. Exactly who bound you to secrecy?
I'm not sure. I'm allowed to say who it was.
It's really funny to hear your version of it.
No, I think perhaps that is all right. It is just a name after all. It was Valent Grammary. Perhaps you know him.
In fact, I do.
Valent Grammary. What? You mean Uncle Valent? Of course.
All
the
your
second,
characters.
The second I take her, everyone talks.
All of your characters who've been really quiet this whole time. What? Valen Grammary? Who's Valen Grammary?
A grand magician. The one responsible for the illusion performed during our concert.
He's stressed.
He's stressing. Interesting reaction, Prosecutor Gavin. Lemuroy was bound to secrecy. It's gonna take some hard-hitting proof to make her talk. I think I know why she was up there, but how do I prove it? With the videotape?
Oh, probably. Yeah, you could present the videotape. Found a secrecy.
Is it this one or this one? I don't know. I'm going to press this one first. You heard the gunshots during the second set during your performance. You're quite sure?
Yes. Why would I lie about the time?
Why didn't you tell us this yesterday?
No one asked me.
That's not a good excuse.
Why didn't you ask me about it? I thought you all knew. No, they're just like, that's stupid. That's a dumb answer.
Dumb, stupid idiot.
I told you Machi was not the killer. I told you this many times.
Yes, you did. But you never told us why.
I am sorry.
I kind of suck.
I'm the worst. I was not able to speak of it.
Unable or unwilling.
She's not talking, Apollo. What do we do?
Kill her. We'll just have to prove it
Immediate
ourselves.
death.
Sentence her to death. As long as she's bound by the Pact of Silence, she won't talk. But if I can prove why she was up there, she'll have to admit it.
But how are you going to do that? She was singing on the stage, Apollo. She couldn't have been up above the ceiling, too.
Yeah, she could.
Show the freaking performance.
I've got a theory as to why,
These
too.
people were not paying attention during the concert. Not even a little.
Not even a little. And maybe I've got the evidence to prove it. I do 100%. Okay, the real question is, I think this is the one I should, no, this is the one I should press on.
Yeah, the middle
no,
of a performance.
This one. This one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
I would say it was in the middle of a performance, because she was.
Yeah, but this is her being like, I cannot say, and then you're
that's
like,
true.
I can say.
I can say it was this magic trick.
Objection! Oh, there goes the bar. We're good. Let me roar. Truth be told, the reason for your presence above that ceiling is quite clear, especially when you consider what happened during your performance.
What happened?
Happened.
Yes, it's all right here on this video.
Happened.
Oh gosh.
Oh, we don't
It
need to
wraps
sing this
itself
song.
around
It's
me.
Stupid. The bad 3D.
My favorite is that the guitar playing is literally just like ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, like he's barely even strumming that thing. Ding, 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 ding.
It's also not a good song.
No, it's
in any way,
bad.
shape, or form. Can
It's
we
really
skip
bad.
it, please? Like a bullet of love. Take my life away. All the way. Guitar, guitar. Burn guitar. Up together. To the fire. The sky, I mean.
To the sky.
Trying to put out his guitar is so
Frantically
funny.
putting it out.
It's great. As we can see, Lemuroir was clearly not on stage for her entire performance. Though it saddens me to be so realistic, Lemuroir is incapable of actually vanishing, let alone teleportation. So the only explanation is she was hidden from view. And during that time, she moved to the back of the forum.
Apollo?
What, Trucy?
It's not nice to reveal a magician's secrets, and it's against the rules. We don't care, Trucy.
He's
Someone
not
died.
revealing like what someone told him. He just figured it out.
Yeah.
That's not against anything. But I'm a lawyer. I'm not supposed to be nice. This is all very fascinating, but how is it possible? There's only 20 seconds between when she disappears and reappears. That's why she had to freaking book it through those
she
vents.
was like, I had to run. I heard a phrase, and then I just kept running.
Yeah. I didn't know what else was going on. She couldn't have moved that fast. Honestly, I'm surprised she remembered any phrasing.
For
now,
real.
now that
She's
this is
like,
the truth,
I'm in the middle of a performance, and I have to remember all of this.
I would ignore all sounds.
No.
Is
Really, please.
something wrong, Prosecutor Gavin? Do you need to go number 2 in the outside? This was his concert, his show. He knows the illusion was performed, how the illusion was performed. Aha! He's just
Don't
realizing
be
his own
dumb.
oversight. Stupid. Hi, pup.
She's being very, very clingy right
She
now.
really wants love. Let's look at the cross-section diagram again. Here we can trace a route through the ceiling. Wow. You did it. It goes from the stage through the backstage to the rear of the forum.
Yeah, she had to book it.
Ah. Recall Lemuroir's testimony from yesterday.
I
I
was
was
on my
on-
way from the stage to the backstage exit. There was something like a little window there. That's how I saw it.
I'm a killer. She's gonna die this day.
She will die. Come here.
She went from the stage to the backstage exit. A perfect description of the route above the ceiling. Lemuror knew of this because of her part in the illusion, and she wasn't the only one who knew.
What?
What? Just now in the lobby, Machi told me something.
He looked like such a baby right there.
He did. Little baby face. That's you.
I know. I know if I opening vent, I can leave stage and backstage.
Oh, he was saying like, because we were
Oh.
confused, but he
Yeah,
was
we were
just
like,
saying there's a
huh?
route.
Yep.
He
that.
I don't know why I thought. All right.
You've
Oh, you
never
were not
been
in
Clavier
4?
ever.
Prosecutor Gavin. Sometimes there's words on a screen and I have to
I-
read them.
It's true. Just read the words. Read the good words now. I knew about the Vanishing Act, of course. Yet I had no idea of this route that would be used.
Slam.
Why didn't that magician tell me? Because it's a secret. Magicians only reveal details of their acts on a need-to-know basis. They're the bread and butter of the magician's life, you know?
Yeah, if I was a magician, I wouldn't tell anyone. I'd
Yeah,
just
no
be
one
like,
would know.
no.
Ever. Never.
Just close your eyes.
Ever, never.
Which is why he bound Lemuror to secrecy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Lemuror,
I am impressed, Mr. Attorney.
at least she used to be mine, so it makes sense why I
That's true.
almost take her
You can have her
lines.
back now. if
No,
you want.
I'm good.
Machi was right about you. You smell like cabbage. You smell like poo. Poopies.
So what does this mean? Are you saying?
Are you okay? Why are you
Why poopies was so funny.
I think we're broken. I think we're broken, everyone.
Poopy. It was my own
Oh
joke.
my gosh, that's so dumb.
Are you saying you used this route above the ceiling?
I did.
Oh man.
I am.
I am. Well, that's that, but I'm still a little confused. Why is that, Your Honor? As I said before.
The bad 3D.
When we were watching that bad 3D
There
representation.
was a really, really terrible part right here.
The time there was the short time that happened, 20 seconds tops. How could she do it so fast?
She's a fast crawler.
Especially if she stopped to hear the shooter's voice. That's a good question. Can the witness explain this to the court?
I cannot.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Yeah? It's all up to you. Do your thing. What thing, Your Honor? You need to explain how Lemuror was able to teleport like she did. Or I am throwing your case out with the bathwater.
With the bathwater
Like a
and
child.
the tub.
And the house.
The whole house.
Ugh. Why do I get picked on? It's Lemuror who isn't going along with the program here.
As I have stated before, I am not at liberty to speak of the illusion that night in detail. Liberty.
Oh gosh, Ripley, please. I think
Where'd she go?
she's right here.
Oh, rip. Damn you. You're so cute, though. Then you'll just have to tell us what you can. We'll hear your testimony on this. Mr. Justice, it will be your job to wring the truth out of her. That's a little aggressive.
Yes, if you would, please.
Right. I feel like a student before finals.
Good luck, Apollo. Witness
Testimony
again.
Big illusion.
I followed the route exactly as I was instructed.
Okay, Ripley. All right.
There is an emergency exit in the backstage where a stagehand waited.
Get out.
From there, one can enter the forum of the opposite
Can you get her
side
out of
from
here?
the stage.
Sorry.
She keeps getting stuck.
Under the desk is bad. She'll turn something off.
The plan was for me to move there in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I was on my way when I heard the voice.
Wait, 2 minutes? He said it was like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Back off,
Hmm.
you dumbass. She's pissing me off. Ripley.
Do I need to take her upstairs?
I don't know.
Ripley,
Ripley, go sit or you're going to have to kennel.
come here.
Go sit.
Come sit, Ripley. Sit down or kennel. Come on.
Ripley, I love you. You're stupid. You're a big old dummy.
There we go.
For such a big head, you got a tiny
maybe.
brain.
Maybe we got it. She learned some tricks, though. Not the good
I
ones.
know, it's bad. She doesn't do it when I'm with her. She just does it to get to me.
Yep. When you're on your show with your dad and...
Now.
Yep. Now.
2 mysteries, you say. The mystery deepens. 2 minutes is what I meant. I said minutes. I suppose it was too much to hope the judge would come up with something. As does my curiosity. Take it away, Mr. Justice. Right, Your Honor. All I have to do is find the contradiction between what Lemuror is saying and what we can see plainly in the video.
I figured it out already. I am a magician after all.
Well, tell me.
Not a chance. I can't reveal another magician's secrets. Come on. You gotta
Hey.
figure it out yourself.
You're supposed to be on my side here. Everyone does bully this poor child.
Yeah, everyone bullies Apollo.
Oh, Apollo. Big illusion.
Do I have to say all that again?
No.
Okay.
Follow the route. There's an emergency exit at the backstage where a stagehand waited.
Waited.
Did everyone at the concert staff know about the trick? My thinking is it's another person
Yeah.
who
well,
reappears. Do you know what I
hmm.
mean?
It could be that.
And she's like on mic or something.
Yeah.
Did everyone know about the concert staff or on the concert staff know about the trick?
Not all. I forgot she was me.
That's okay.
Only a few that were needed to help. See, like I said, it's on a need-to-know basis.
So not many people knew about the trick.
Nope.
Nope, neep, nope, neep. What were those stagehands required to do?
One needed to open the emergency exit. The door to the stairs is locked, but once through there...
All right. There, enter the forum on the opposite side. Hold it. So when you came back out, you were behind the audience?
Yes, that is how it worked. Not a bad show, if I do say so myself. That's Uncle Valent for you, the old grammary touch.
But on the video, you were only gone for 20 seconds. How is this possible?
Video editing.
I was about to say, the video could easily be edited.
editing.
That's the part I don't get either.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha.
It's freaking Galaxy Quest.
It's so Galaxy Quest.
Ha ha.
Oh.
Yes, it would be hard to go so far in only 20 seconds.
That's not helpful.
Okay.
Hold it. 2 minutes.
Yes, it can be done in 1 minute if you are running.
Running in that cramped dark tunnel above the ceiling?
You must pretend an alien is right behind you.
It works surprisingly well.
Especially if you've just watched the movie.
Those movies scare
Mr.
me.
Attorney, have you forgotten?
Ha ha.
Ha ha. Dark or lit, it makes no difference to me.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's true,
She's blind.
So you're saying that on the night of the concert, you made the trip in 2 minutes?
Yes, though I nearly didn't make it in time. You see, I stopped halfway.
Lemuror disappeared on the video for 20 seconds, but she says she made the trip in 2 minutes. How?
If you want my professional opinion, I bet the answer's right there in that video.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe it has a timestamp.
Well, Mr. Justice, perhaps you have some evidence. Perhaps you have some evidence for us. Something that can explain the discrepancy between the video and her testimony.
Video. Blech. The recording again.
Wait, how do I... Oh, next. Bad 3D.
Bad 3D. It wraps itself around
Okay.
me.
Him playing with
Oh
her.
my gosh, I forgot that's actually what the words were.
Yeah, it's so bad. And now through the air I fly.
Oh my gosh. it's
Let's
such
a
bad
go.
song. Let's go.
I'm grabbing it too. It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
Whoa, whoa, burning on in my heart.
Cause like they're showing him instead, and like his guitar caught fire.
There's a cut.
There
There is a cut.
is a cut.
Okay. Ack. Evidence explaining the discrepancy. Present. There's one piece of evidence that explains the discrepancy between the video and the testimony. I think it's a video, but it might not be. Is there anything else? A gun.
A gun.
Oh, wait.
I mean, it could be the beat being off, but that's not.
No, that wasn't during her thing.
I'm pretty sure it's the video.
Take that! Judge is like, this is stupid. Aha, so this is it? The magical key to unlocking the illusion's dark secret? Tell us how it works, quickly. I can't bear the suspense. I was kind of hoping someone else would jump in at this point. Well, you see...
There, Judge, I do hate to spoil the mood, but I haven't the faintest idea of what he's talking about, and neither does he.
Nuh-uh.
I'm a little confused too there, Apollo.
Right, by which I conclude that I was wrong. Oh.
Better luck next time, Pollywog.
Don't call me that. Mr. Justice, I'm holding you responsible for spoiling my mood. I don't know what it is. Hi, Tweep.
Oh, goodness. Oh, did it drop again? The drop frames
Uh-oh.
is bad.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're dropping frames.
Oh, it's magic.
You know. Never believe it's not so.
I don't know why that went through my head, but it did.
Never believe
Here we
it's
are.
not so is the dumbest lyric. I never thought about it.
Never. Oh gosh, I already forgot. The Gravity Falls.
Never don't stop not believing or
Yes.
whatever.
I love it so much.
Yeah, it's
so
great.
good.
Was that a tear I just saw in the judge's eye?
Probably.
All right, nothing to do is rethink this through. The key's in the video somewhere. I'm sure of it. Okay, so it's in the video. I just want to... He said it was in the video, but
Is it a different spot that you're supposed to like present it? Some different portion of her testimony?
I don't know. That's like the part that I can present something at. Okay, I'm trying to see. do 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 do.
Wraps itself around me.
This is the worst song.
Because that face just looks freaky, and it's just the bad 3D modeling, but I'm like, that is a mask. That is not a person.
It's horrifying. I'm just trying to see like what.
Whoa, whoa. That's probably why I thought of it. Whoa, 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 it's magic.
You know.
Never believe it's not so.
It's magic.
You know.
Does this just repeat?
Yeah.
I don't know the lyrics.
I think it does something else in the chorus.
Wait. I don't think she's wearing her brooch after, but she was before. She's not now.
The brooch.
The brooch.
The brooch.
But what? How would that make any sense?
Because it fell.
Yeah, but why would that mean that she got there faster? Is it someone else? Is that why?
Maybe. Present it. Save and present.
Okay. Save. Okay. How do I? Oh.
Records. Save.
Save. Yes.
Yes. Save. Complete.
Okay. Yeah, I know the stream's a little janky. The frames are droppy.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works. Dad, why does the internet suck?
Blah. Because it's Comcast.
Comcast. Oh,
Comcast.
disconnected.
Oh,
Reconnection successful. If
It's
anyone can hear us,
good for you.
good for you. Super happy for you. We are recording this, so later we'll be able to upload it if the stream gets really wonky.
So we apologize again.
Yeah, we can't really control the frame drops.
Nope.
Our internet blows.
I think it's all the painting and
I blame my
construction
father.
stuff.
It's all my dad's fault. He made the internet, actually. He built it. He funded it all.
He
And now it's
funded
his
the
fault.
internet.
You made the internet.
That made the internet in the home.
Oh, disconnected. All right,
Oh.
we're just gonna keep going.
We're just gonna keep trying.
Bad. I don't know. I don't know.
That is a good question.
Where? Because we got major frame drops. We're at 30 FPS. What do you want to know?
I don't even know.
It's not. But
The-
it's not.
The frames?
Yes, that's why I'm confused because it's not telling me a bit rate.
Not the bit. Oh, gone. Back.
Oh wait, we're at 0 right now. Yeah,
0.
that's not good, Dad.
It broken. It borked.
Internet bork. But it's not a weeknight. Oh, it is a
It is
weeknight. It's not a weekend. We'll just keep streaming. It's we have a recording. It's
we
fine.
have recording. It's
2
okay.
minutes. What are we talking about?
What were we
Oh,
talking about?
yes, it can be done. Running. Okay.
Yes, run. 2
How?
minutes. Professional. Wow. Ack.
Present evidence. This one.
The brooch.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to. But take that. Lemmy Roar, did you happen to remember this brooch? Aha, the brooch. We saw that yesterday. Would you not?
And do it up.
No, 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 no. It was found at the scene, Your Honor.
And you're bringing this up now. Why? I thought we had already determined that when that was dropped.
What?
I thought we had already determined when that was dropped.
Oh, so did I, but we hadn't.
I think that's right.
Take another look at the video.
Dippy Dia.
Oh, please, no. We've watched this so many
We
times.
don't want to watch the video
I
anymore,
wanna.
please. There's a brooch. Yay, she has a brooch.
Yep, she has the brooch. Here, you can see she's wearing the brooch.
Just skip ahead.
So she is. Let's look a bit later.
Thank you.
Look a bit later. Good.
Thank you.
Freaking A.
Brooch is gone.
No brooch. It's a different person. Probably.
Maybe.
With a mask on.
No.
What? The brooch, it's gone.
What? What?
Yes, the brooch has appeared in the short space of 20 seconds, and it takes a full minute to run from the stage to the backstage. Which means there can only be one explanation. The Lemuror we see before the Vanishing Act and the Lemuror we see after
Different.
are two different
There it
people.
is.
That seemed like the obvious answer.
Yeah.
What? The brooch was found on the floor at this crime scene. Wait. Could she have done it?
She could have. She could have just implicated herself. Oh gosh, Ripley's gone. Where'd she go? Ripley!
Heavens to Betsy. And not just on the floor,
She's just chilling.
but on the floor directly beneath the air vent. That's not directly beneath the air vent.
Did she fall?
Ow!
Where am I? Stumbles.
Because she's blind.
It's terrible. I shouldn't joke about that, but just like picturing her falling from the vent.
It's a great bit.
Like, oh!
Boom. Be like, what?
Like, where am I? Oh, this is my dressing room. I know where I am.
Holy crap.
Use the ladder to get back up. Just give me a second.
It's so funny. Oof.
That's so dumb.
Oh, crap. Lemuror, tell me, did you drop the brooch on your way from the stage to the backstage? At that very moment, you witnessed the crime? At the very moment, you witnessed the crime. Yes, I think I did. Ripley, I'm gonna kill you. Ripley, go sit. Order, Prosecutor Gavin. From your expression, I gather you had no idea that this was the case here, Judge. Of course, I knew about it. Or I, of course, knew about it. Sorry, I'm taking your lines for a second.
it.
Sorry.
You're so aggressively grabbing the pigs.
Wait, what?
Don't get me wrong, I wasn't hiding it. It just never occurred to me.
Oh, whatever.
that the switch and the shooting took place at the same time,
Hmm.
even though you've said it multiple times.
She hit her head on the desk.
She's so dumb.
So I was right? There was a switch?
There was. Just before the stage's tower rose, Lemmy was replaced.
While we're on that subject, just who was this replacement Labrador?
Why, the man behind the illusion, Valiant Gramarye. And he's gone.
It was
He
Gramarye?
left town.
That's quite the illusion, but I still don't get one thing.
Yes.
Oh, switch happened before the tower rose, correct?
I am looking forward to the next case where we don't have to look at this video.
Ever again
Ever
in our
again.
lives.
It's the worst.
But she's fake. Let me roar. She's pretty good. What did she say?
This fake.
You weren't
Lemmy
on
Roar
the
is still
stage.
singing. Ooh, is she singing from the dressing room?
Probably.
Yeah.
But that's true. Come on, Apollo. That's an easy one. They were just playing a recording.
The Gaviniers aren't some kind of air guitar band. Fräulein!
I was waiting for that one.
So stupid. We almost made it a whole one again.
Nope.
Oh, you mean I'm wrong?
He has a contract to say it every
Yeah,
single
he's got to say it at least once.
chapter or whatever.
At least once. When we play a show live, we play live, no recordings. Perhaps you can explain, Let Me Roar. Very well.
Yes, do tell. And add it to your testimony. I'm just bored and kind of interested. I had to keep singing even when I moved. Oh. Okay. Hold it. Why is that important? You were singing? What's up, Dad? Yeah?
And he's dead.
Oh. I was gonna say, did she eat him?
Oops.
That's a little sad.
Oops.
You were singing?
Yes. Mr. Gavin expressed a dislike for recordings.
Suddenly we're up to 2,600.
Well, we might be back. Maybe. Sorry, everyone.
The hell is wrong with this stream?
Janky stream.
I blame
part
my papa.
2.
Alright.
I mean, kind of part 1 because we just ended up recording last time, but part 2.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Hello, all. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
The internet's jacked.
So I use this.
For those who were in the Skippy,
No, it's back
it's
now.
back for some reason.
It's having a rough go of it.
I would love that. Anyway, for those who are just rejoining the stream, what happened? We figured out that in this song,
She had
She
to
has
keep
a
singing.
body double.
It's a body double.
and then she had to keep singing while she was like moving on this mic.
And so we're trying to
That's all that's really
figure
happened.
out that.
Yeah. Wait, so you were singing the whole time?
While she
Even
was
when
running
you were
through
crawling
the
above the
alien
ceiling
vent.
towards the backstage? Alien vent.
Why should it matter where I sing when everywhere I go is the same darkness?
Darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Why do we sing?
This one's a singing one. It's fine. Never again.
But if you were singing while you were walking.
That's right. Wouldn't the shooter and victim have heard? She was singing right over their heads after all.
But there's speakers in all the rooms, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yep.
That's right.
Are you sure?
You have to be pretty hard of hearing to miss someone singing in the ceiling.
Once again, we come back to the state of the scene of the crime.
What state? Arkansas?
Ah, I know what he means. That old speaker, Apollo.
The speaker? How could we have forgotten this? They made it very clear that this was important.
Yep.
That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. That's her monitoring the stage from this room. I love that voice.
Monitoring?
It pipes in real-time feed from the stage microphones. Useful for knowing when your status is coming up.
Satisfied. That dressing room was fitted with a large speaker playing a direct feed from the stage. At my request, actually.
That makes you look suspicious.
You're suspicious now, Clavia.
So Lemuror singing in the ceiling sounded just like Lemuror singing over the speaker. Ingenious. Her voice was hidden by her voice.
Aww.
Lemuror?
I have just remembered something.
She has been the worst witness.
Yeah, she really has. She's like,
Do
oh
tell."
yeah, and this.
Oh, right. Important
When
things.
I heard the noise, the gunshots, yes, it startled me so high.
So you...
So I stopped singing.
What?
I forgot the words I was supposed to sing.
The song stopped?
Thankfully, it was the very beginning of the second verse, so not many would notice.
Punch.
Javier's like,
Forehead!
forehead. That mixing board I lent you, where is it?
The mixing, huh? It's in my
He's like, I need
butt.
it. Give it to me. You can't have it anymore.
How's this man? This man is like has like major stuff in his backpack right now. Like lots of things. Big things. The mixing, huh?
That machine, Apollo, the one that breaks music into tracks.
Oh, this. I completely forgot about it. I didn't.
Good thing you can hear this time, Carter.
Hooray! I'll put on both headphones.
I think I can only hear out of one still.
I also can hear only out of one. Wait. Can we skip this part?
Please. Because it was a second verse. You stole away the keys.
The keys.
My heart held on to so tight. So stupid. I don't know what's going on.
Pleasure.
Feels like this stupid, radiant, carefree.
Carefree. Adrian. Oh.
Adrian Crest.
Song does stop there.
The fragrance.
Why did we have to watch that again? It does.
I don't know. They just wanted to kill us. It's
I
fine.
must have missed it. Look at the lyric sheet, the top of the second verse. Pleasure, pleasure. See how it says pleasure, pleasure? Now listen
She only
again.
says pleasure once. I think.
Okay, we don't need it. Okay.
Please. Please.
The suffering. So tight.
So tight. Take my heart all away.
Pleasure.
Yeah, she only says pleasure once.
I just realized that the little like keys are her singing.
Yeah.
The pleasure.
Uh-huh. That's why
All
I was like, this is just a bad song.
I mean, it is just a bad song.
Tweep, I feel my makeup getting more and more emo as I listen.
It's so awful.
It's just really bad.
This is evidence indeed. I believe we are guilty of making a terrible mistake. The crime didn't happen during the third set. It happened during the second, during Lemuror's ballad. If that's true, then no one on stage during the second set could have been the shooter. Which means that Darian Crescen could have done it. He wasn't on stage for the second set.
You're right.
That's pretty good.
You do be right.
Well, Prosecutor Gavin.
Fascinating.
That's okay.
I don't believe I've ever seen a trial turned around quite so thoroughly. Yet one problem remains.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
Air Forehead's theory does have a certain kind of logic to it.
I hate
Yet it is
logic.
entirely based upon Lemuror's testimony. We need to bring my friend to the stand.
Yes, is there a problem with that?
Well, it's quite simple, though it pains me to say it. What if she is lying to protect the defendant? Again with this? Oh my goodness.
Like, how much evidence could we possibly have?
Oh, so much evidence.
But you have no proof.
All I'm saying is that the truth is as yet unclear.
He sucks too, because he's always like, do you have evidence? And we're always like, no. And when we're like, do you have evidence? And he's like, I'm just so cool and smart.
It's just because I'm awesome. I have evidence in my eyes.
Yeah.
Look into them.
I am the evidence.
Look into them, Apollo.
Stare into them.
Until we hear directly from the man himself.
The man, you don't mean...
Yes. Though he is a friend and band member, Darien Crescend must take the stand. I see no other way.
Get ready for another voice.
Yeah, here we go.
As someone with a new perspective, on the
See
case,
if I can remember how to do it. I have a hard time with Darien's voice.
you could just change it. You
No,
just, like,
it stays.
hi everybody,
We're
Huh?
not,
I'm the murderer
we're not doing Mickey Mouse as the murderer and the
and the murderee.
murderee as a suspect, to be frank.
You could be Frank. I'll be Lester.
Oh my gosh, tweet.
Huh?
Sorry, I don't have evidence. I shredded it on my cheese grater abs. Let me demonstrate.
Oh yes. Look over here, Apollo.
That's so dumb.
Finally, the rat's coming out of his hole. Okay, I'm ready to catch him.
I didn't
Darian
like
Crescend.
That.
Not a good sentence,
Mm-mm.
personally.
That was bad. That
Get
was
ready for justice.
a bad sentence.
Bad sentence, Apollo. Just bring it in. This is a good time as any for a pause for a brief recess. The prosecution will summon the witness. Have him here and ready by the time we begin.
I'm the last man who needs to be reminded of what his duties are.
Duty. Very well, court is adjourned for a
Duties.
15-minute recess. You got 15 minutes to track down this dude.
Oh, to be continued.
Ha-ha.
That's probably what we'll finish on Sunday.
Woo!
Woo!
Save your progress. Yes.
We did it.
What that with a ton of
Hoida.
problems with the stream.
There's so many.
Hooray!
Not as many as Sunday, but so many.
So many. All right. Anyway. Nope. Okay. Nope.
Back. Go back.
Let me out.
Let me out. Let me free.
There we go. All right. So that was good.
That was good.
There we go.
It worked out well.
I love that. Oh gosh.
Are you okay?
My organs.
Your lack of organs.
My lack of organs. That was great. I enjoyed that. It was great. It was fun. It was weird to do it on a Wednesday, but yeah. We'll be back on Sunday. Hopefully, the internet works.
Hopefully it does.
Let us pray.
It might be a little bit earlier.
Oh, I forgot we're possibly doing it earlier.
We might do it around. I thought we were thinking maybe like 12:30 or 1. Mountain Standard.
Just turn on your notifications if you want to be here live. Because we're not sure what time it'll be on Sunday. But yeah.
Just a little bit earlier because I've got something.
We got stuff. We're busy young people.
I have concert.
You know, we're in our 20s. We're partying.
Yeah. Living it up.
Living it
No.
up.
Not even a little.
Nope.
I never go to concerts, and for some reason we're going to 2 this week.
I know. Well, you're going to 2 this week. I am
That's
not.
true. You're not going to that one.
Exit game. Oh, no, don't cancel back. Are you sure you want to get the game? Yes. Get me out.
Forgot to save. Has to do it all again.
The whole case. I would have to just do it off screen. But yeah,
It
thanks
would kill me.
everyone. I love you all.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.